morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I told them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say. Now they can't run at my pace. Yeah, they know that we ain't the same. 402, we rap the game. I told them this ain't a game.
Yo, what is up? It is Phins Take with CB83. Hey, back for another Friday night chaos type Friday night dumb shit where we just get crazy. We talk about the Phins, man. Hey, put a fire emoji in the chat, man. We going up tonight. Hey, yes, Q, it's another banger. Hey, we got some people in here, man. We got 10 people in here to get started, man. It's Phins Take with CB83. Hey, like, subscribe, share, do all that cool shit you do to the cool videos out there, the cool content creators out there that's really rocking. Yeah, man, we going up tonight. It's another good show, another opportunity to talk Dolphins football, man. I've been seeing a lot of talk this week, man. It's been kind of chaotic, honestly. It's been a crazy week at work for me, so I haven't been able to really like tune in to everybody's show and jump on every panel. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy week in Dolphins world. I guess Tua threw a few picks in practice and it just lit the fucking world on fire because he threw a couple picks in practice. So we'll talk about that. We got my man Shakin here. What's good? We got 49ers, my guy. Hey, 49ers, guys. He says I start the show a little late. He has to be to work at a certain time. So since I start the show a little late, he says he can't come up on the panel. If you think that's BS and he should get his ass up here, man, go ahead and clown that dude, man. Throw a clown emoji in the chat. Because he's scared to get up here and talk about them 49ers. He's talking about he got to go to bed. I guess wifey got him on a time crunch. He can't be a man and stay up late like real men do. That's how it happens. Q, what's good? Q's my guy. Q is in here first always, dog, holding it down. Shake. I got my dog Cruz in here. Cruz said, what's good, CB? Oh, no, you're not late, bro. We just getting it cracking. Just getting it cracking. It was set for 9:15, but I was running around doing some last minute stuff, man. I had to make me a drink, and we'll get to my drink in a second. I hope y'all got a drink in hand too, man. Yeah, man. Clown that dude Niner, man. He's scared to get up on the panel and talk about them weak ass Niners. You damn right, Shane. Yeah, man, them weak-ass Niners. Yeah, man. Hey, Woo, what's good, my guy? Hey, Woo is all the way in Australia. Hey, Woo, what time is it over there, my guy? It's got to be, what is it, like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. in the day? Boy, you supposed to be at work. It's Friday or is it Saturday over there? Let me know, man. Hey, appreciate y'all coming out. We got 16 in the building right now. Hey, hit the like, hit the subscribe. It helps me with the algorithm. Whether you like it or dislike it, I'm cool with it. Just be active, man. Be active, like or dislike the joint. If you don't like me, that's cool too. Not everybody likes me. I feel like I'm cool, but not everybody feels that way, man. So yeah, tonight we got a lot to talk about, man. Like a lot has happened in Dolphins world, and I'm gonna open up the panel soon, get some people up here, and just kind of give me their takes. I mean, we got a preseason game tomorrow. I mean, we play tomorrow. We got a kind of like a game preview we'll do, talk about what we're looking forward to seeing, and just get it cracking, man. Like there's a lot to talk about. But first, let's kind of talk about this Tua situation, because this has kind of been on everybody's mind this week. Everybody's been talking about it. So Tua threw a few picks in practice. And as a result of that, people kind of got up in arms, like really upset about it. But, I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, he goes like a couple weeks without a pick in practice, which is weird to me because I feel like quarterbacks should be kind of throwing interceptions in practice. I mean, not a lot, but you should be throwing, 1 or 2 sprinkled in here or there. in order to kind of, if you're testing the defense like you should, of course it should happen. Receivers slip and fall. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of context behind it. So people just see, oh, he threw a couple of picks, and it's like, man, the world is ending. But and we're gonna watch some Barry Cunningham's video, because he actually did a really good job of kind of explaining it and looking at the context behind the picks. Because, and actually Tyreek went on to talk about the picks also, and this is what a lot of people will disregard, is that there's a lot of context to a quarterback throwing a pick, right? Yeah, and Q, you're right. Barry did cover it. Barry Cunningham is really dope content creator. He covers the Dolphins. Does a good job. Check him out, man. He has some really good stuff. So he talks about the context behind the picks. Like, of course, I expect my quarterback to throw a couple picks in practice throughout the week. You should. If you're playing football and you're throwing the ball around and you're trying to hit receivers when they're open and you're trying to fit it into a spot, it's going to happen. It just happens, man. The world isn't ending. What you want to see is, though, you want to see him not, throw dumb picks in the game. And that was one of my things with Tua last year. It was just like, bro, like, you made some good plays, you made some bad plays, and then there were some plays that were just like, bro, what are you doing? Like, just throw the ball out of bounds or take the sack. And that's what he's got to learn to do. And I think, honestly, he didn't get a lot of playing time. So when you don't get a lot of playing time and you don't have, to fight through adversity, it's kind of tough, because he's not in a position to really make the right plays or make bad plays. I just felt like Brian Flores took him out of some games, and as a result of that, like, he basically missed out on some opportunities to dig himself out of that hole. Now last year he got those opportunities, but he also had some games where he just struggled and made some dumb plays. Also, first half of the season, our defense wasn't playing well. Now, a lot of the losses from last year, I kind of put on the defense. That's just me. And that's because I felt like the defense, that's where you're spending all your money. And when the team puts a lot of their assets on one side of the ball, I expect that side of the ball to perform when the game is on the line. And not only when the game is on the line, it's also throughout the game as well. So that's what I'm expecting. When that's the case, I feel like the defense has got to perform. And the offense, man, y'all realize who we had on offense last year? Just not good talent, man. Not a lot of good talent. Our offensive line was okay. Actually, they weren't okay. They were really bad. The running backs, Myles Gaskin, Ahmed, bro, them dudes ain't scaring nobody. So the offensive line was soft as, Charmin tissue paper. The receivers, you had Waddle. Outside of Waddle, who else did you have? Mac Hollins, Devontae Parker. Them dudes just couldn't stay healthy. They just couldn't be consistent. So, yeah, man. And this is where I'm at with the team, and this is why I want us to kind of just give Tua a chance, man. Give him a chance to fail or succeed. I really don't care whether he, stays next year or not. But I do want him to perform well. I think it's in our best interest that he come out and play well. So we could kind of, I want to go to the Super Bowl. Shit. I'm not trying to see another losing season, bro. I'm tired of seeing that. So yeah, man. Q said Reek done put it into context. He said in an interview why Tua threw those picks. Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. People don't understand. People just want to, nitpick. Man, I hear guys, Tua throwing picks. Tua throwing. Come on, bro. Like, you serious? Like, you talk about practice? He throwing picks in practice. Bro, everybody throw picks in practice, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, so talked about Tua a little bit. Hey, guys, so tomorrow I'm dropping the video for my giveaway, right? So what I'm giving away is I'm gonna give away 2 of these NFL Prism mega boxes. I'm gonna give away 2 of these. These are dope. These have all the NFL cards in them. So NFL Prism is really sought after. Okay, so I'm gonna give away 2 mega boxes. I'm gonna give away. I'll probably give away 2 cellos. Okay, so 2 cello boxes. This is the same thing. NFL Prisms. Giving these away too. 2 of these, and then gang of stuff, man. I got stuff all over the place. I'm gonna give away. What's on my lighting? My lighting good. So I'm gonna give away also some of these packs of Prism cards. I got like the whole packs here. There's like, how many packs are there in here? There's probably like 20 of these in here. So I'm gonna give away some of these, and then I'm gonna also give away gang of stuff, bro. I'm gonna give away one of the Kill Your Ego shirts. I'll probably give away like 2 of these, man. So this is one of the shirts that I designed and came up with. I'm gonna give away 2 of these as well, bro. So I'm gonna hook some people up. I'm gonna drop the video tomorrow for how you can enter that giveaway. I'm basically gonna drop the video. What you gotta do is comment on the video, and you're also gonna have to follow me on IG and like tag a couple people. So nothing crazy. Just follow me on IG, tag a couple people, and then I'm gonna run that for like, I'll probably run that to the first game of the season, and then I'm gonna give everything away. So give it all away at that point, and then the next one I do will probably be 500 or 1,000 subscribers. I'm at like 250 something right now. Help your boy out, man. Help your boy get there, man. Can I get to 500 by the beginning of the season? Can I get to 1,000 by the beginning of the season?
I hope so.
Okay. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, so like Kodak said, I hope so. So yeah, man, I'm hoping I could get to 500 to 1,000 subscribers soon. I really want to get my community tab up. So what I could do is I could share different stuff with you guys. So once I get to 500, I could share different stuff, and then once I get to 1,000, I could start taking donations for the channel, so you guys can help me out, help the channel grow and things like that, man. I appreciate everybody in the building. I got my man E in the building. G, what's good, my guy? G said that shirt's cold. Appreciate it, bro. Hey, G's a big Dallas fan, but he's not one of the delusional Dallas fans. And that's what I appreciate about G, man. We could talk level-headed football, and it's not crazy. But he still can't whoop me in basketball, which is something we still got to do. But yeah, that G's my guy. Hey, happy belated birthday, G, man. I'm glad you got a chance to celebrate it a little bit. I saw you out there by the water, man. That's dope. So yeah, man, we got some people in the building. Let me do a little roll call in this joint. I got Raul in this joint. I got Niners. I got Q. I got my man Shake. Hey, Mr. Torres. Mr. Torres said, "What's up, CB? 83 Go Phins. Keep up the good work. We'll be good. We just need to support our QB." Damn right, man. Support your damn QB, man. Support your QB. QB1 gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. Chef. Hey, Chef, what's good? CB83. He coming to OG and everyone. How y'all doing tonight? Check your pulse. You damn right. Check your pulse, man. Fins up. Get your popcorn ready. Like Tyreek said. Hey, Chef is really the man in the community too, man. I met Chef when I was down there at training camp. Solid dude, man. Everybody knows Chef. He's a real chef, man. He really be baking. He really be cooking too. So check out Chef Jew, man. Be doing good stuff, man. Yeah, man. My man Eric say, "Hey, my dog just popping in to send some love. Steven's around the corner. Try to pull a grill out and catch a bite." Hell yeah, bro. It's been too long since I cranked up the egg. So I got to crank up the big green egg. Get that thing cracking, man. It ain't nothing like Sundays when you pull out the big green egg. You throw some ribs on that joint. crack a cold brew, get ready for the game. Your team got an opportunity to actually be decent this year. Boy, that's a good feeling. Y'all don't realize how good Sunday is about to feel, man. Got to give thanks to the man up above first, but for sure you gotta appreciate Sundays, because that Sunday feeling when with them football games come on, boy, that thing is something serious. I love it. There's nothing like football in the air. My man Niners say Trey area. Man, Trey Lance garbage. Bro, that man ain't doing nothing. Ain't doing nothing. That boy ain't doing the thing, y'all. Yeah, man. Hey, it is a Friday night. Hey, cheers, man. Hey, I got an old fashioned right here, man. Y'all toast it up. Hey, happy birthday, G. Salute to you, man. Cheers to you, bro. Happy birthday. We're going up tonight, man. We just getting started. We've been live for about 15 minutes, but it's about to get cracking in a little bit when I drop this link, man. Don't come in here scared. If y'all don't want that smoke, stay out the city, man. It's gonna be some smoke in the city. Cheers, man. I'm drinking a little old fashioned. I'm actually drinking an old fashioned with Uncle Nearest, man. Uncle Nearest is a solid brand. You gotta check that out. So Uncle Nearest is a bourbon. Actually, there's a cool story behind the bourbon because Uncle Nearest is actually one of the original like master distillers at Jack Daniels, and he was a black guy, and nobody ever knew his story. So they recently kind of gave Uncle Nearest, the brand, his family, the funding to kind of start that bourbon and to kind of help like push his story and how he helped Jack Daniels, the brand, like become what it is, which is dope, man, which is real dope. So yeah, y'all got to check out Uncle Nearest. It's good stuff. I got an old fashioned right now. Now, old fashioned, let me school y'all a little bit. I'm not just going to talk football. I'm going to help y'all out a little bit. We're going to talk a little bourbon, a little everything. Now, an old fashioned is made up of bourbon, right? First of all, you want to have a big ice cube, large ice cube, so it doesn't melt on you right away. So it's made of bourbon, and then you're going to have a little bit of simple syrup. Now, simple syrup is just sugar and water melted down and, served at room temperature. So 1 part sugar, 1 part water. So 1 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar, you put it in a pot, you boil it down, you let it get to room temperature. That's simple syrup. That's all it is. You put a little simple syrup with a little bourbon, a little splash of bitters, Angostura bitters, and a bourbon cherry, bro. You got a great drink, man. So cheers to that, man. Old fashioned. That's the name of the drink. When you go out to the restaurants, order one. It's good. So yeah, we in here tonight. What we got next? Are we dropping the link yet? We got a little bit more time before we drop the link. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If you in here, get in the chat, say what's up. We're a family here, man. So it's all love. All love. Now let's talk a little bit let's go through the position. So we have a game tomorrow, and let's preview a little bit about and this is a good question too. This is a good segue question into what we're going to talk about. So Eric said, which unit are you most excited about coming into the season on both sides of the ball? I'm sure wide receiver at offense, but curious to see your opinion on that. Now, that's a good segue because we could talk a little bit about each unit. And honestly, I think the unit I'm most excited about is the running backs, right? And this, running back hasn't been for the Dolphins a sexy position on our roster. It just hasn't been. It's always been since Ricky, it's been we are right there. We got decent guys. We never had no studs, right? It's been a while. But I feel like Chase Edmonds and Mostert are dogs. And I was talking to a 49er fan the other day, this guy that lives in my neighborhood, and I actually work with him too. And he was like, yo, Mostert, when he's healthy, is one of the best running backs in the league. And he was like, bro, he could be the best running back in the league if he stayed healthy. And this is a dude who is a huge Niners fan. And I was like, yo, you think he's that good? He was like, bro, he is that good. He was like, the dude is so explosive, right? So, and talking about it just made me think like, damn, this dude is a pretty explosive player. Once he gets the ball, he is electric sometimes. So he's just got to stay healthy, just be able to help us throughout the season. Last year for the Niners, I think he got hurt in the first game and didn't play for the rest of the year. We need him to be consistent, stay healthy. And that 1-2 punch with him and Chase Edmonds is deadly. And I really like Chase Edmonds because his ability to catch the ball, he's just versatile. Dude does everything. And when I'm looking at backs, running backs, I'm not looking at just, oh, you run the ball. No, that's not. We know, casual fans know that running backs run the ball. But there's a lot to it outside of that. Like, can you catch screen passes? Are you good in the screen game? Are you good pass blocking? Can you keep linebackers off my quarterback? Like, that's stuff I look at. How are you in the screen game? Can you pass block? Can you catch the ball out of the backfield? If we put you in the slot, can you route somebody up real quick and get open and catch one and go to the crib? Like, can you catch out of the backfield? Can you be put into motion and run up the seam and get hit for a touchdown? Like, a lot of that has to do with a good running back. So I'm not just looking at, oh, you can run the ball. I mean, of course, you give any running back in the NFL the ball, he's going to be able to run the ball. But you got to look at the versatility of the guy, because there's going to be some games where the box is just stacked and they're bringing everybody. How do you slow them down? A screen, or you put the running back on a swing route. Like, you got to get creative, and that's what I think Mike McDaniels will do, because I think he's going to be really good when it comes to matchups and finding and figuring out basically who his guys are, and put them in a position to succeed. And that's what I don't think we did last year with the offense. We just didn't give our offense an opportunity to be successful, man. It was just plays that weren't designed to beat another defense. And that's what I think we were doing a lot of, man. Just a lot of stuff that wasn't helping us win games. Chef Jew says, hey, we're making the playoffs this season and next season. The Legion of Zoom and this no-name defense is here. Let's go. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Bro, our defense is pretty damn stacked. Melvin Ingram, monster. Javon Holland, monster. I would like Roquan Smith, but we got Raekwon Davis in the middle, monster. Christian Wilkins, I heard he's been playing lights out. So there's a lot of dudes on that defense, man. Agba, Van Ginkel, man, there's a lot of dudes on that defense who can play. Brandon Jones, X-Man, Byron when he's on the field, which I haven't seen him on the field yet, which is annoying. But man, everybody is ready to play, man. I feel like that defense is ready to play. I think defensively, the unit I'm looking forward to seeing the most is probably, man, that's a tough question. I'm probably gonna say the safeties. And AB said it. AB said the safety room. That safety room is special, and I think Javon Holland taking that next step could be really the difference for this defense. If he can cover the field and make the plays necessary, bro, it's going to be a problem. Like, if we're getting 1 or 2 turnovers a game from that unit, or bro, we're going to be a problem. And that's the thing about it. It's just, being able to scare opposing offenses, like rush the passer, get organic pressure, and be able to get the balls in the air so you can make a play on the balls, man. That's gonna be the move, man. Q says, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Yeah, guys, hit that. I appreciate it. Ian, baller in this joint. A healthy Mostert could be scary, and Edmonds is a stud, man. it's been a while since we had some running backs to the caliber of Mostert and Edmonds, man. And then you still got Sony Michel. You still got the rookie White. You still got Gaskins. You still got Ahmed. I think Gaskins and Ahmed are on the outside looking in, man. I just think they are, man. I think they are going to have a hard time making the roster. But we'll see, man. And that's where special teams kind of comes into play, because that's important too. Just being able to be versatile and be on different units. Like, you got punt return, you got kickoff return, you got field goal unit. There's a bunch of opportunities for guys to get on the field. Those guys who are on those special teams are getting those last roster spots for sure. They got to, because the coaches see them putting in work, so they gotta be on the roster. So yeah, cheers, man. I'll take a shot for you, boy. Shot, sip, whatever. We on tonight. Woo. Yeah. We in this joint. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna drop the link. I've been on for 30 minutes talking. I had a bunch of people out there talking like they was gonna come with some heat today. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link for y'all to get in this joint. And I'm gonna kind of welcome you on like one at a time. I'm gonna try to get everybody in here. Last week was crazy, yo. Last week was crazy. And y'all, we went for like 4 hours. We went for 4 hours last week because y'all wanted to talk all night. We had a good time, though. A real good time. So, yeah, man. So that's the link right there. That's the StreamYard link. If y'all want to come in, I'll see y'all in the back. Yeah, man. Let me check this out real quick. This is us walking into the let's go. That's how we pulling up. Ew, let's go. We pulling up tonight, man. We in this jaunt. I'm waiting for y'all dudes. Hey, Crypto got in here last week. All Crypto heard was
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yo, Crypto was talking reckless last week. What is up with that dude, man? What is up with that dude? Hey, so yeah, we got some of y'all joining in the back right now. I got my man shaking his joint. Hey, Shake, go ahead and tell us what's cracking, man. What's good, Shake?
It is another beautiful evening in Zamunda. You know how it is, my man.
Hey, another beautiful evening in Zamunda. What's going on, my guy?
You see my logo, right?
I see you. I see you. What you on tonight? I know you sipping. So last week you was on the gin and juice. Where you at now? I know you got something stewing up, man.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get on right now. Let you know what I'm about.
All right. I appreciate that. Hey, we got my man Cruz in the building. Cruz, what's good with you, my man?
What's good?
Cruz, what's up with you, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling. Just thought I'd show some love. Get on the channel for a little bit.
Yeah, man. Come on here and talk your talk, man. We just on here chilling, hanging out, talking some Phins football, man. What y'all think of the 2 interceptions this week? We'll start with you, Cruz, and then we'll go to Shake.
Yeah, well, I saw that Cunningham video that you talked about earlier.
Yeah, the Barry Cunningham video.
I'm not all into like what is it, like making practice like a
end all be all, right?
Takes. Yeah. Like some people take it like way too serious. Obviously, he's gonna throw interceptions if he's trying to fix that timing with his receivers. If they're trying to be more aggressive, you want him to make those mistakes because you don't want those mistakes in game. And Tua is one of the quarterbacks that seems to learn from the mistakes that he makes. So I'm sure that he's not going to make those type of throws when it counts the most. But damn, man, the dude can't get a break. If he does good in practice,
dude, bro,
it's just practice. If he does bad in practice, let's blow it up. Like that, the couple days that he had the good practices against Tampa Bay, Nobody was saying. The haters were like hiding. As soon as he throws an interception, boom, they came out at the woodwork.
It was crazy. It's crazy, right? And that's that's what we've been dealing with. It's like, it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, bro. They cannot catch it. We cannot catch a break. Like, this man will come out and play lights out for 3 days straight, and you'll hear crickets. Yeah. And then when this man throw a couple picks, it's like, oh, the world is ending. Skylar Thompson he's gonna be the starting bro. Come on, bro. Like, can you be realistic for a second, my man? Just be realistic, man. I'm gonna add in the Turk. The Turk, what's good, man?
Hey, what's up? It's Ian Baller.
Ian Baller, what's cracking?
What's good? And yeah, he's got a great point. Like, if Tua did not throw any interceptions, if I didn't hear about any interceptions, I'd be worried about our defense. Like, our defense has been, taking the ball away for a bit now. So, this is what I expect from our defense, and I trust Tua and the weapons, especially when that regular season comes. Because you saw what happened in the preseason game. Granted, it wasn't Tua, but they had no respect for Skylar Thompson throwing the ball. That they settled on the run, and then when we hit them with the play action, that's when we threw it over their heads, and that's what we're gonna do, but with Tua.
Yeah, man, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and I think Mike McDaniels is setting it up that way. Like, hey, we're gonna run the ball well. We're gonna make teams play us up. We're gonna make teams try to stop the run, and then we're just gonna throw it behind them. And we saw that with the play action last week. It was just a really good job of using the play action to basically hold the linebackers and be able to create space and get in gaps. And what's crazy about it is, guys, we didn't even run the ball well. Like, we didn't have a great running game last week, and they were still trying to commit to stopping the run. And it still held the linebackers to where we could get the ball to guys, which is.
And what does that tell Mike McDaniel? That means that tells you other teams respect his run game, regardless of what some fans say. Like, oh, we can't run the ball. Like, of course we can run the ball. They just respect it.
Exactly. So really, yeah. Shake, what you got for me? Oh, you're on mute, bud. You're on mute. You there?
Oh, and you see the videos of Mike Gesicki blocking? Bruh, I told y'all they're working on his blocking.
I didn't see the videos of Mike Gesicki blocking. Was he blocking pretty well this week?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of practice. Like, there's a couple of videos where he's double teaming with Austin Jackson, the right tackle. And then he chips that person and then blocks a linebacker, I believe. It's similar to what Kittle did. Kittle would chip and then go up to block.
I got you. That's dope. Yep, that's good. That's good to hear, man. Hey, Shake, what's good, my guy? What you got?
All right, first things first. I got this Miami 305 Cubano coffee liqueur.
Okay, a little coffee liqueur. All right. Pouring up.
And then, we're going to play the Patriots week 1, right?
Yeah, we do. We definitely got them chumps week 1.
To commemorate commemorate the referees, I'm drinking this. It's Blind Squirrel peanut butter cream.
Okay, Blind Squirrel. Yeah. Because the referees, man. Yeah. Hey, and this is what I'm hoping, guys. I'm hoping we could play good enough football to where the referees won't affect our games, bro. And that's what we need to do. We need to be not blowing teams out, but we need to be up by 2 scores to where the referees can't affect the game, man. I would hate for referees to be affecting our games, throughout the season, man. And it happens all the time, man. Just play well enough to where they can't affect the game, man. Iceman, what's good? He says, much big up CB83, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, we got Batman's Pops in here too, man. He one of my favorite Tua haters. What's good, Batman's Pops? Get up on the panel, man. Come get this smoke, man. I want to hear like some Tua haters or some Tua non-believers just really tell me why they feel like he's not going to play well this year. I mean, and I'm cool with I will listen to it, man. I enjoy listening to it. I just want to be able to, interpret why you feel the way you feel, man. I think that's important for all of us to be able to interpret, man. So I appreciate y'all coming up, man. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. It's Phins Take with CB3. We're live. We'll probably go live for a little while, man. Hopefully we get some people to come up on the panel, man. We only got 4 right now, man. Y'all can come up. Don't be scared, man. We got plenty of spots left, man. So when it comes to the game tomorrow,
Interception real quick.
What'd you say, Shaq?
So let me give you my little perspectives on the interceptions real quick.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
I listen to Chris Sims. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like his take.
I'm getting some feedback from somebody. Is that you?
That's probably me.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I listen to Chris Sims. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I do like his takes, whatever. He did play the quarterback position. Now, anyway, he does every once in a while, he'll have Phil Sims, his dad, and he does interviews. And one thing he said, Bill Parcells stressed, he goes, especially in practice, he goes, if you're not throwing interceptions, you're not trying hard enough. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, one thing I do agree with you is, how do I know? It's all about timing. So the best way to test your timing is to make those ill-advised throws, because you want to know, okay, how hard or how soft I got to throw to get through those windows. So it's like juggling. When you juggle, you're going to drop more balls than you are going to catch them. You know what I mean? So I think he's just trying to get perfect. You know what I mean? So I think interceptions don't really bother me, because he's trying to put around, thread the needle just right. You know what I mean? And that takes practice.
Right. And guys, and you've made a really good point. You really don't know how much you could get away with until you stretch the limits. And that's what good quarterbacks do. Like, they use practice time to hone on everything. And this is what I used to tell my guys when they went out to practice. Hey, find something that you did bad yesterday and work on it today. Get better at it. Find something that you didn't do well and work on it and hone in and try to get better at it. Two is probably trying to hone in on certain throws, make certain throws. Receivers may be slipping. Defenders may be making fantastic plays. We don't know what the context is. We just know he threw a couple picks. So it happens, man. I'm not stressing it. There's no reason for me to stress it. I just want to see him, do that in practice. And for the game, I want you to hone in and not turn the ball over. If you turn the ball over here or there, I understand it. It may happen. Receivers slip, and that's the same thing that happens in the game. Tip balls, missed balls, and then they turn into interceptions. So I don't even know who's causing the interceptions. So it's hard for me to just, say, oh, this is all on Tua, man. I can't do that. Hey, real quick, man. I got my man Keys to Success in the building. Hey, my bro said, getting it as usual. I'm tuned in from 36,000 feet up, man. That's dope, man. Hey, shout out to Keys to Success. He's probably up on one of them planes, man. He's a jet setter, man. So I appreciate you coming in. Danny Marino's laughing out loud. What's good, Danny? Irv, what's good? Got my man Irv in the building. What's good, Irv, man? I appreciate you coming through, man. And I'm definitely going to drop the link again for y'all to come up, man. Danny Marino says, it's year 3 and y'all talk about rookie stuff. What's the rookie stuff? Tell me what the rookie stuff is, Danny, so we could
to the timing and stuff like that, threading the needle and trying to hone in.
Bro, that could be something he's always doing. I don't understand.
Bro, and you're right. So that's something bro.
He's wrong. If he goes play golf, he's wrong. I don't get it. And then they be like, well, the haters ain't a cult. I mean, y'all all say the same thing. Y'all always got something on the man.
It is. And what's crazy is, in year 23, Tom Brady is still pushing the limits. He's still making throws and trying to thread the needle, and they turn into interceptions. Aaron Rodgers in year 15 plus or 10 plus, he's still threading the needle and trying to make throws, and they're turning into interceptions. So it's like, bro, like
You know what?
everybody throws interceptions. Like it happens. It's a part of the game. It's a part of evolving into the football player you want to be. That's how you become great. Go ahead, Shake.
Real quick. Tom Brady's last 2 years in New England, he wasn't showing the training camp. He wasn't showing to OTAs. He wasn't doing the little practices because he already mastered
the little
that.
things.
Yeah, he mastered that offense. But if I found it funny when he went to the Buccaneers, he was getting, and this was during the COVID year, he was getting chased out of parks because he wanted to get acclimated to the new offense as soon as possible. So at the end of the day, this is a new offense. If Tom Brady was here, he would have been at the OTAs and doing the same things that Tua would have been doing, man.
And that's what football players do, and that's why, honestly, everybody's in the building. It would be different if Flores was here in year 4 with the same offense, the same defense. People wouldn't be around like that. But when you look at OTAs, you got 100% participation. It's a new regime, a new coaching staff. You got to learn the coaching staff. You got to build chemistry. You got to learn the offense. There's a lot there. So for people to be like, oh, this is rookie stuff, bro, come on, man. Like, what's rookie about it? Like, every football player goes to practice. Every football player is working hard to better themselves every day. Darth Vader says, what's good, CB? What's good, Darth? What's good, man? Get up here on this panel, man. Danny Marino says, rookie stuff is threading the needle and trying new throws. He still looks the exact way as a rookie. Okay. So you feel he looks the same way that he did as a rookie. And I beg to disagree. I just do. As a rookie, Tua looked a little gun shy. He also didn't look healthy. And he looked like he didn't have the velocity on his throws, and he had a hard time making those throws, man. And he had a hard time reading defenses. I think now in year 3, he's going to be better at all of those things, man. So I can't rock with that comment because you're talking about rookie stuff is threading the needle. Like, no, rookie stuff isn't threading the needle. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow are trying to thread the needle. They're trying to figure that out. They're pushing the limits to see what they could get away with, man. That's what quarterbacks do. So that's just quarterback talk. That's what QBs do, man.
And that deep pass to Tyreekhill, I don't think he would have made that throw as a rookie. He looks much healthier now.
Yeah. And I think, man, he's much healthier. I think he's much more confident. And he has the support of the head coach. He has talent around him. So I think with the confidence, with being healthy, he'll be a better player, man. And that's what we hope for. And I think that's what we'll see this year. Because, I mean, he has everything around him. Bro, just go out there and perform. And I think Mike McDaniels will put him in a position to succeed. So I think that's part of it too, man. And then Danny Marino goes on to say, and I'll let one of you guys address this. It says it happens way too much. Interceptions are okay if you're also throwing multiple touchdowns in games. He has a 1-to-1 touchdown interception ratio. Is it 1-to-1?
Is it? I'm not sure. Let me double check.
If he's talking about a touchdown to interception ratio in practice, like really? Really?
No. He's not talking about in practice. I hope he's talking about, bro.
He probably is.
Hope he can't be talking about practice.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I hope he's not talking about practice.
He is.
I hope he's talking about the game because the game, talking about it in the game makes sense. But I don't think he has a 1-to-1 interception.
He doesn't. That's why I'm pretty sure he's talking about practice. Like,
Danny Marino, you got to address this. Are you talking about practice or are you talking about the game, man? Because we don't do practice touchdown interception ratios, bro. That's not something we get.
They reach it so hard.
He said no in real games. No, in real games, Tua does not have a 1-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. You need to go check your numbers, man. Your numbers are bad. Wherever you're getting them from, you need to throw that website away, man.
Yeah, and
Throw
Zach
that shit
Wilson
away.
had more interceptions than touchdowns, and Jet fans want to say he's better than Tua already. Like, bro.
Yeah. Dudes be tripping on Tua, man. Q says if Tua gets reps tomorrow, we'll get a preview of where we at in terms of quarterbacking and offense in general. True. Now, the thing about preseason is they get one or two drives basically. So I'm not going to put all of my assessment into one or two drives. It's just not realistic, guys. Like, even if he came out and marched right down the field, I'm not going to say, oh, we're going to the Super Bowl because he marched down the field. No, that's not realistic. There's a lot that goes into it. So if he goes out there and bombs on a series, I'm not going to be like, yo, the season is over. No, man, come on. You got to be a little bit more level-headed in terms of football. There's a lot of variables that go on in a football game. You could go out there and play a terrible first half, come out of the second half, have a great second half, and still win a football game. That's just how the game is. It's just like that. And that's the beauty of it, is that, you could bounce back from playing 3 shitty quarters of football, have one great quarter and win the damn game. So that's the beauty of it. And the beauty of it is that it's truly a team game. You're relying on not just your unit, you're relying on the defense, you're relying on special teams. There's a lot that goes into it. So you got to take all that into consideration when you're talking winning football games. It's not just going to be on one person. It's not going to just be on Tua. So Danny Marino says, and I love addressing the Tua haters, guys. I love addressing it. He says he still does everything you just said. You're hoping he won't, but he hasn't shown it in camp. He was 11 for 30 with 3 picks the other day. So you're honing in on one day in camp. I went and watched him in Tampa. I went and watched him in Miami, and he had good days on both days. So Danny Marino, what you're doing is you're taking a sample size for one practice, and you're saying this is who he is because this is what he did in one practice.
And didn't Patrick Mahomes throw 5 interceptions in one practice? So,
bro, there's a number of cases where guys are just bad in practice. You have bad days in practice. That's how that shit works out. Sometimes.
Even Tom Brady has bad days. Didn't he have a bad day in our defense?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And people don't want to take that into consideration. They just don't. Why? I have no idea. I don't understand it. But yeah,
vacuum, man.
They do. They live in the vacuum, and they live in their own heads, and they don't really think outside the box. And that's the problem, is they don't put context to what they're saying. Like the dude just said he was 11 for 30 in one practice. Okay, what about the other 15 practices, bro? Are you just going to tell me the one practice is how you going to judge a player is one practice? What about the other 15? Come on, man. You got to be better. Come on, Tua haters. Y'all got to be better than this. Mudbone says, butthurt Watson ear / Tua haters gonna hate on Tua forever. He says their number one rule is all wins are a team win. All losses are Tua's fault. Man,
damn.
Mudbone speaking truth tonight, bro. Truth. You got Danny Marino punching the air right now with that one. Punching the air. AB says Danny Reed in the science fiction section. Yeah, man, bro.
But
these dudes be tripping.
There's some people, and I'm not saying you, CBA3, but there are some
in the back
that say all team wins are Tua wins, all losses are team losses. So we have to be somewhere in the middle, because
you do, bro, and it's a team game, man. And I understand. Playing football, you understand, bro. Like, there's 3 facets to the game. Every facet can lose you games. The special teams can lose you games. The defense can lose you games, and the offense can lose you games. There could be games where the offense plays lights out, lights the world on fire, and the defense still lose you the game. Bro, Tua could play lights out in the game, and they could still lose the game. That's I mean, that's just the reality of the game of football, man. There's a lot to it. Hey, I got some people in the back, man. Let me go ahead and I had an Iceman in here. Irv, what's good with you, my boy?
What's good, CB? What's good, homie?
What's good with you, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm just watching. Can't wait for tomorrow. Just enjoying my Friday night with y'all and talking some football. Can't wait for tomorrow. Hopefully, Tua starts, plays maybe a quarter or so. Hopefully, he plays the whole half, man. I want to see him in live game action, bro. One thing is seeing him in practice and enjoying practices, and another is seeing him in a live game. So,
and that's real too.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And and he needs the reps because it's a new offense. So, you want to get those reps in, get that game, get that live game experience. Especially because you got a bunch of new faces on offense. You got Tyreekhill. You got Jaron Armstead playing, maybe Connor. So you got new faces. So you need that gelling of the offensive line. You need the gelling of the running game, the receivers. So yeah, man, that's it's really important because I know before when we had 4 preseason games, usually the third game was like the dress rehearsal. So now we have the second game now. So it's important to make an impression in this game. It's going to be a big job for the offensive line because you're going to go up against a very talented front seven in Carl Nassib, guys like
them dudes are good over there.
Yeah. So yeah, bro.
Hey, I'm getting
guys ain't no slouches, bro.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Give me 1 second, man. Hey, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, you made it. I'm echoing for some reason.
That's on Irvin.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get out and come back in.
Okay. All right. Cool. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right. So man, Irv made a real good point. Is that front seven for the Raiders is solid. Hopefully, we see both first units, and they can kind of match up with each other and see where we are, man. I think that'll be important to see. I'm really looking forward to Tua playing too, man. Like, I understand the need to keep him healthy, but I also understand the need to have him in the game getting reps. Like, I want to see the dude play. The more reps he can get, I think the better off he'll be. Like, when it comes to live stuff, I don't want to play him the whole game, but get a couple series, man. Be able to march the team down. If you march the team down the first series and you don't have any issues, sit it down. But if you have some issues and you struggle out the gate early, then come back for another series and show you can bounce back. That's what I really want to see. So looking forward to that, man. I got my man Von Joe in the building. Von Joe, what's good, man? Von Joe says, yo, Shake, what's good, my boy? Your evening in Zamunda. He says, yo, what's good, CB83? See, we still here with the gaslighting and foolish talk. Hey, boy, y'all done resorted to calling it gaslighting, boy. Man, y'all sound like these women out here, man, talking about gaslighting. Boy. And then Irv said Tua has a 2-to-1 touchdown ratio, touchdown interception ratio, 27 touchdowns and 15 INTs. So Danny Marino, you was dead ass wrong, my boy, with them bad stats, man. I don't know where you getting your stats from, but you need to check them joints.
Listen, CB. I'm calling me old fashioned, but I'm of the mindset that an elite team will beat an elite quarterback all day, every day.
Any day.
If it was about elite quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers will have 20 Super Bowls, because let's be honest, he's the best quarterback in the league right now.
You're right. And that's why I think football is the ultimate team game too, because it's really about balance on the team. Like, if your team isn't balanced, you're still going to struggle. Like Aaron Rodgers, he has won Super Bowl, guys. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Tom Brady won because he was in a good system. He had balanced teams. He had good defenses, good offenses. He made the offenses good, but he really had great defenses too. And he had good special teams. So I think the quarterbacks who are winning are the ones who have balanced teams. And that's what I see with us right now, is a balanced team that can win in a couple of different facets. And that's what I think is important in regards to winning games is like, bro, there's gonna be some games that your offense just doesn't play well. It's gonna happen, right? Can your defense step up and get it done? Or can your special teams make a play in the return game to get it done? And that's why the balance is so important, because, you know, with teams like Green Bay, it's like, hey, when you shut down the offense, the defense still is going to struggle stopping you. Like, they're still going to struggle. So you still going to be able to pull up points on them, and they're going to end up losing the game. So that's why the balance is so important to me, because you got to have that. That's important. You got to have the balance, because each unit is going to have games where they're off. It's just going to happen. It's inevitable. We see it every year in football. Pat Mahomes can go out there and have a terrible game. The offense can have a terrible game. Does the defense step up? Does the defense make plays to win the game? Does the special teams make plays to win the game? That's the difference, man. That's the difference. Mudbone says, so we count the Hail Marys as interceptions. These haters are so funny. Yeah, man. Yeah, so funny. I'm bringing Irv back, man, real quick. Irv, you back? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just that I probably had some mic issues or something. But
Okay,
I think I sound better. I should sound better. Nah, man, I'm
Yeah.
really Go ahead, CB.
No. You were good. Danny Marino says my bad. It's 1.6 touchdown ratio.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
huge
actually
difference.
1.8, but it's pretty close to 2. So
Yeah, bro. That's 1 point.
anyways.
Yeah, you dead. Hey, you dead wrong. And for you to
If
say
it was
1
Skylar
to
Thompson, it'd be a 2.
bro, and that's crazy. If you say 1 to 1, and then it goes to 2 to 1, you was really wrong. That's a really big ratio. So you can't be wrong. You can't be wrong like that, Danny Marino. You look real bad, man.
If you had a 1-to-1 ratio, you would have had the same amount of touchdowns as interceptions. So that's a 1-on-1 ratio. Yeah.
Right. And I honestly, from an NFL quarterback, I kind of expect it to be around between 2 to 2.5 or 2 to 3. That's like elite level quarterback. And when you're in that range, like 2 to 3, I feel like, I mean, there's not many guys who don't throw, 10 to 15 interceptions throughout the season.
Yeah.
Like, who threw the least last year? Like, who threw the least interceptions last year? And I'm talking guys who played all season. That'd be something interesting to look at.
Aaron Rodgers, maybe not Herbert. He threw like 14 interceptions.
Yeah, man, I'd be interested to see like who threw the least or who had the least ratio. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think Mahomes didn't throw that many interceptions either, because he threw a lot of his interceptions like in the first half of the season, and then they went down in the second half. So could have around like 10 interceptions.
I got you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Von Joe, get up here on the panel, man. What you drinking on, bro? Danny Marino says, no, he's inconsistent. He did not have a good scrimmage against the Bucs. I watched the whole scrimmage live. What are y'all talking about? The video's on YouTube right now. So if the video is on my page, so if you go look at the video on my page, you'll see I covered the entire practice. I was there. TD was there. TD actually got me the ticket to be there. So I was there covering it the same time he was. So you can go look back at it. Tua had a good practice the second day that I was there. For sure he had a good practice. And I heard he had a good practice the day before that too. So, Danny, man, you might be a little delusional tonight. I don't know what's going on, man.
Yo,
like,
he hit
what
some
you drinking on
times yesterday, bro. Like the one over, I think it was against Xavier Howard and Holland. And then the other one against Tyreekhill on Nick Needham. Bro, that was tight coverage. That's an elite level throw, bro. Yeah, not a lot of quarterbacks can make that type of throw. That to me shows me to his potential, bro.
He's been making throws like that. Nobody wants to get a man no props, man. I don't get it, man.
Yeah,
I don't get it. He's been making throws like that all camp. What we have seen is him being more aggressive and taking more shots. And that's what I like to see.
That's probably why he has more interceptions these past 3 camps. I think there was one ball that was a little bit fluttered, like it fluttered a little bit, and that's probably why it got picked off. But I think that the reason why he has so many picks is I think he's trying to test the coverage. I mean,
and that's what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like looking from the outside in and you see like 6 interceptions in three practices, it's a little bit concerning, right? But it's practice. You're there to test your limits. You're there to push your limits. You're there to see what works, what doesn't. You're really trying to test the secondary, test the. So it's all about being aggressive in practice.
It is. It's about being aggressive,
right?
Working on your strengths, working on your weaknesses, trying to bring those weaknesses up. Yeah. That's important. Let me go through the chat real quick. Hey, my man Raul. Raul says, "What's up, CB? What's good, my bro?" Raul's my guy, man. Raul actually does a lot of my media stuff. He did my intro. He does some of my video edits, bro. Raul's solid, bro. If you need any video stuff, be sure to check him out. His info is in my description too, bro. He's got his own Instagram page. This dude does movies. He does music videos. He does beats. This dude does everything. So definitely check Raul out. Yeah, Raul, what's good? And then AB says, wow, we're splitting fractions now to make Tua look bad. Fellas, enjoy your Friday, maybe. Get the hate out your heart. Yep, AB. That's it right there, man. Splitting hairs to make Tua look bad, man. Tua haters are at an all-time high.
And let me ask you a question.
Yo.
How much of those shirts you have?
Nice shirt, Shake, by the way.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. How much of the t-shirts?
Oh man, the $20, man. I got a code for you if you need one, man. I'll drop the code, or actually I'll drop my number in the private chat, and then just hit me up, bro. I'll take care of you. I'll send you one for sure.
No, the reason I'm asking is because next month I work for, like I said, work for a liquor company, and I have a meeting in Orlando, so I'm gonna be around your neck of the woods, man. Maybe I can cop one.
For sure, bro. When you come up to Orlando, holla at me, man. Hey, this dude right here is in Orlando too. This crazy dude I'm bringing in the show. Hey, what do you have on, my guy? What is this? What is it? What is this you got on? Is that what are you doing, Monjo? What's good, man? You look heavy-hearted tonight. What's up with you, bro? You good?
It's been a long day, CB, so I ain't got a lot of
He loves our
Is that a dolphin robe you got on?
Hey, that's cute. Hey,
nice.
That's a cute little robe you got on, man.
Hey, real fans do real things, so.
Hey,
onesie.
Hey, can you tell your wife to send my wife the link for that? Because I definitely need one.
Actually,
of those.
this was my sister-in-law that got it for me.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I gotta get one of those. Just walk around the house butt naked with a Dolphins robe on.
Yeah, that's how I get done.
TMI.
Hey, my man,
on that rope.
You said what? Who was that?
And also add a picture of Tua on the rope. Get a robe.
Oh,
with a Tua.
Oh yeah. Hey, so my man
If
Kahari.
I do that, then the rope might fall off me. It might stay on me. I don't know what it's gonna do because it'll be inconsistent.
Oh,
I need
here
a
you
rope to
go.
be consistently on me.
Yeah, man.
You'll be rolling in money because you'll get dimes.
If you have confidence in the robe, it'll stay on you, bro. Have confidence, it'll stay on you, man.
I know I had confidence last year, and it was still inconsistent. So,
hey, check out Kahari's comment. He says, while Tua haters exist, the real issue is y'all Tua lovers at CB. Y'all love the dude with almost zero NFL evidence. All right. Now, y'all say I love him without zero NFL evidence. Now, the dude has played solid to me. He's had flashes of good games.
what do you consider solid?
Solid is a NFL starter caliber player. And he's done that with a terrible offensive line, with no running backs, and with a poor wide receiver unit.
Mhm.
So what do you? So Vonjo, tell me what you disagree with.
And a terrible
said
coaching
that.
staff.
I'm saying his play has been inconsistent. Things that he
Okay,
can
it's been
control has
inconsistent,
been
but
inconsistent.
That's
look,
fair.
but Vonjo,
And
that's fair.
okay, so that's fair. Then the only, and I said this before, the only difference between a starter and a backup is consistency. Somebody
No, that's
argue that
not
with me.
true. That's not
What you
true.
talking about?
That's not
That's
true.
all
Because they're
backups. No,
bro.
backups. No,
All right,
backups.
here we
All they
go.
do is
Here we go.
splash.
Vonjo. There are
Okay.
inconsistent quarterbacks that are starting on NFL teams. Zach Wilson started on an NFL team.
Ryan
Was he
Tannehill.
consistent? Ryan Tannehill started on an NFL team. He wasn't.
Yes,
These
Vonjo,
guys aren't.
he-
These
he's
guys aren't
been
consistent
inconsistent
every
recently.
Whoa.
game.
So
Yes, he's
that's
been
the bar
inconsistent
now.
recently.
So
You said what?
So that's the bar. So that's the bar.
You just said
Tannehill?
you set that bar. You just set that bar. You said
No.
consistency
Just because
is what an
Just because they
NFL
start
quarterback
on a team,
is.
just because they start on a team, that don't mean they should.
Okay, so
But you're talking about starter, right?
that's
That
what
don't
I
mean
said.
they should.
I said starting caliber player.
There's
I
a
said
whole bunch of Muppets that shouldn't be starting a game.
so. I mean, and
What are
that's
we talking about?
easy. So that's easy for you to say, but there are football organizations in the NFL that believe in these guys and feel like
Okay.
they are good enough to put on the field to play quarterback in the NFL.
Like Daniel
So
Jones.
Listen, at one point,
bro,
at one point we believe that we believed in Daniel Jones. That's a cute. He's a starter in the NFL. Does that mean he should be? Okay.
No.
Was Ryan Leaf a starter in the NFL? Does that mean he should be? Was Jamarcus Russell a starter in the NFL? Does that mean he should be? Was Rosen a starter in the NFL? Does that mean he should be? Well, I mean,
yeah,
But you're
so
talking
you
about
may
high
look.
draft picks, and they proved very early on, all those quarterbacks that they didn't belong.
after they played a full season, our
and
quarterback came in.
And
So
none of those
why-
quarterbacks played as bad as Tua. None of them. Rosen didn't.
And our quarterback
Riley
can't even get through a full season.
That's fair. That's
Yet.
fair. He's got to stay
He's
healthy.
yet to get through a full season.
So that's the only thing I think you can put onto it is his inconsistency as far as being on the field.
And the
his
reason why I say
injuries.
this is the reason why I say you're gaslighting us is because you acting like you're a brand new Dolphin fan, like you haven't been a Dolphin fan for the past 20 plus years.
So what? 20 plus. What does that have to do with Tua? Why does my?
Because no. See, again, I'm not even bringing up Tua. See, I'm not bringing up Tua.
No, you said the last 20 years. Like, why does that affect how I look at Tua, though?
So again,
go ahead and land.
You act like you haven't been a Dolphin fan for the past 20 years with what we see in practice has correlated exactly what we see during the season. Am I lying? Am I not speaking facts here?
So what did you just say? You said what we've seen in practice is what we've seen in the game?
Yes, is what we see through the season. Our offense struggle, and we say, "Oh no, we have a great defense. That's why our offense."
But
struggle.
our offense,
come to find out,
practice compared
our
to
offense
last
is trash against any defense.
Guys, it's all
our offense wasn't trash against the Bucs defense.
Guys, it's all perspective, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you could choose to look at it negatively if you want to. When you look at what we did to the Bucs defense offensively,
what defense is that? Wait,
so now they didn't have a defense. So now they didn't have a defense plan.
Okay, so
nobody was on the field that night.
CB.
I'm trying to figure it out, bro.
No.
What was
Let's see
it?
what the Bucs did. No. Let's go ahead and talk about what the Bucs did. They played a zone defense and overplayed the run. Am I lying?
What?
Am
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Am I talking facts, though?
Come on, Vonjo. Come on, man.
No, we talking real football here.
Bro.
Am I talking
all right,
facts?
so if we look, if we're talking real football and we go look back at the Bucs game, right?
Okay, go back.
The Bucs were trying. Look,
they were playing.
So the Bucs were trying to
play
commit.
They spent the whole game playing zone.
They were
stopping the run.
They were committing to stopping the run. If you let me finish, I'll tell you. They were committing to stopping the run. Whenever we ran play action, the linebackers were aggressive. They were coming up, trying to make a play, stop it in the run game. Skyler made plays throwing the ball behind those linebackers, in between those safeties and those corners. Why couldn't Tua do the same thing?
I didn't say Tua couldn't do the same thing. Anybody could do that.
Yeah,
NFL
because they didn't respect Skylar Thompson.
Any NFL quality quarterback could do that. Any NFL caliber
So
quarterback should be able to do that.
why is Skylar Thompson getting all this love? If any
Von Joe's not
quarterback
giving him
Wait,
love.
Von Joe's not giving him any
whoa!
love.
Von
What are you
Joe's.
talking about?
according to
I'm not,
Dolphin
brother. I'm
fans,
not. No.
Skylar
Okay,
Thompson is the
you talk
next
to the wrong
coming of
person.
Jesus.
Okay,
Yeah,
you talk to the
No.
wrong person.
Dolphins
'cause
fans are saying that,
I'm
but
not on
Von
that
Joe
train.
is not part of that group.
Skylar
Okay.
Thompson is
Thank you.
bro.
Correct him, please.
Kahari
Please correct
is
him.
a Skylar Thompson advocate. So is
All right.
Lewis.
Then you must
So
be talking
is
to
EM. So
And I've
is
been
all
out-
of
and I-
these
and I-
other dudes.
and I combated every last one of those dudes.
Bro, you just
did.
said if any NFL quarterback could do that, and these
I said
dudes
any
make it seem
NFL
like
caliber quarterback could do that.
yeah.
Okay, so
That's what you said.
so why you bringing up? Okay, so why you bringing Skylar Thompson up to me? I never said Skylar Thompson is the guy.
Bro, y'all
I'm not on that
love
train.
this dude. Y'all love
Who's
this
y'all?
dude.
What is this y'all? Could somebody help CB83 out here?
Here.
I'm gonna defend Lewis and because I've been on multiple spaces with them and things like that. They say they want Skylar to be quarterback number 2. They all say that Tua Tagovailoa is quarterback number 1. They don't believe he's better than Tua Tagovailoa. This is I heard from their mouths. They don't believe he's better than Tua Tagovailoa at this point, but they do believe he's better than Teddy Bridgewater. That's what they're saying.
My argument with that
which
is
is fair.
and
Shake, that is very true.
That
That is very true. That's what my brother Lewis has said. But again, what does that have to do with me? That I am not part of that Skylar Thompson train. So
Yeah,
I don't understand why this being
Von Joe's not
brought
part
up
of
to
the
me.
Skylar Thompson fan base.
Yeah, man. I mean, bro. I mean, it's really like splitting hairs at this point. I think Tua is going to play well, even if he plays tomorrow. I think he's going to show you guys. You said
But
what?
again, that's all we go. That's what we're going off is hope.
That's all we're going off of. That's all we ever go off of.
That's all we
year.
have right now because
But
we don't know what this
but
offense will be.
I know, but my perception and my judgment has been on what I have seen.
But have you seen Tua in this offense yet?
And have in the history that we've gone by, that when I hear that my quarterback is inconsistent, and he's been inconsistent in past training camps, and guess what? It's correlated to inconsistency in real season.
See,
But he's also been inconsistent with play callers that don't know what they're doing.
This is my problem, and this is my problem with guys like Kahari, because he'll get on here and he says, we do know we have tyreekhill, so Tua's marginal improvement this year should be attributed to Hill and not Tua. Like, how is that the case? Like, how is that your take? So you feel like Tua cannot improve at all because he has Tyreek on the team? Like,
So
this doesn't make sense.
Jason,
This doesn't make sense to me.
Allen improved
So
once he
this
got
is
Diggs?
hold on. So this
Exactly,
is
bro,
where
and
I
that's
say, so,
and that, bro, and
so
these
this
are
is where
dudes who
I
think they
disagree with
really.
Kahari.
Wait, hold up. This is dudes who think they understand the game of football. He will come up here and say, "Hey, all of his stuff is attributed to Hill and not to improving." Like, bro, are you serious? Like, do you understand the game of football and how it's a correlation of one person throwing the ball to the other person and the person catching it and running with it? Like, it's not like he's handing it off to him and we're giving him stats for handing the ball off. He actually has to deliver the ball to Tyreek, bro. So don't come up here saying stuff like this. It just doesn't make sense, Kahar. And this is why I just can't take you serious, bro, because you say stuff like this and it's just asinine.
But CB, to be fair to Kahari, he makes sense, and at the same time, I can't completely agree with him, right? So in a sense, where Tua still has to make the throws. If what's his name? God damn, I forgot his name. Tyreek.
Who,
Tyreek
Hill, Waddle?
is open, yeah. If Tyreek, Hill, Waddle, whoever, if they become open down the field, and he checks it down to a running back, okay, has he really improved? Right. At that point,
that's one play. If there's a large sample size of that, then of course, bro, yeah.
But at the same time, where Kahari is saying that if he's checking it down to Hill and Hill takes it for 50 yards, at that point, yeah, Tua numbers look better, but did Tua really get better?
But Tua also has to deliver that ball in the perfect spot where Tyreek can do yak unless he jukes every single person. But that's what our offense will be predicated on, is putting the ball in the right
I know. So
position
that's the
to catch
question.
and run.
So exactly, but at the same time, that's the question. Did he really get better, or is his weapon just better?
I mean, I
Because
only saw a few big yak plays last season. So if he does it consistently, then yeah, he got better. And this offense as a whole is better.
how many?
I
But how
will
many
say,
yak receivers? How many yak receivers we had last year? I
Hey,
feel like we only had one really.
Only one.
Irv, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, and
man.
that's the problem. Now we got several.
but listen,
Go
I
ahead,
will
Irving.
say that I kind of disagree. I mean, yes, I mean getting better weapons is going to improve your overall play. That's just a fact. And of course, it's going to amplify your play and your quarterback. But at the same time, like it all depends on the quarterback to deliver the ball accurately. In order to maximize your potential for a receiver to gain yards after catch to his fullest potential, you still have to, like, ball placement is everything. You still have to deliver the ball accurately and in stride. Like, it's all about timing. Like, once the receiver comes out of his break, that ball has to be out, and it has to be to a spot where the receiver doesn't have to come back for the football. He doesn't have to jump. It has to be perfectly in place so that once all he has to concentrate is just getting that football, turning his eyes upfield, and getting the yards after catch. So at the same time, it does have like Tua still has to deliver the ball to Tyreek Hill in stride. Like, he has to know what route he's running. No, still has to recognize the coverage that he's looking at, and be able to deliver a ball at a time before the defender even reacts. So yeah, it all depends on, yes, Tyreek Hill is a hell of a weapon to throw the ball to, but it also depends on Tua to have the right timing and the right ball placement for Tyreek Hill to have a certain amount of yards after catch.
Right,
No, I
right.
completely-
So
I completely
so
agree
what you're
with you. I
saying,
completely
real
agree
real
with you.
quick.
But the area of the area that he has to mess up is greater with when you have a great weapon. Like
Yeah, but
Tyreek.
listen,
Which is
listen.
Where-
Both
which
of
is
y'all.
fine. That's why you bring him
Hold on, CB.
in. That's why you bring him in.
CB,
That's
But
why
you're
you pay
supposed to
30
give your
mil.
quarterback weapons.
Right.
CB,
You got to do that.
okay, you baited me onto the show, CB. I'm here.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
Let me
go.
clear up.
There we
Let me
go.
clear up the quote. Let me clear up the quote. Okay, listen. The quote, and you know, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, and it's
What
cool,
did I
man. You got
do?
to show the dude,
KP, what did
right?
I do, man?
We got horrible feedback.
You
We got
took
horrible
my
feedback.
quote out of
Yeah, I got
context.
feedback. Hold up, hold up. I got
That's
feedback.
I just read it.
Irving, mute.
I think that was KP. That was KP. KP, go
All right,
off
go
and
ahead,
come back
Safari.
on. You got feedback.
all right.
Yeah,
No, but
but
at the end of the no, man. I know you baited me on, so I took the bait. But I also said I was going to support you on
bro,
the show, so I'm here.
I think
And
Irv,
it's
you
not
got
like we're
feedback
going to
too.
throw every pass short. We're going to get some deep shots as well. So
Irving, you got to mute, brother.
Yeah, I just put him on mute. I put it on mute.
Okay.
So Irv's got some feedback. But yeah, man, I think it's not about really like, I'm really not trying to debate y'all in regards to Tua. I think he's gonna be successful. I know you guys feel like he hasn't been in the past. I feel like he's had flashes. He showed us enough to, and guys, and this is my thing with the Tua haters or the guys who say, hey, he hasn't shown me enough. Bro, the organization, Mike McDaniels, all of these guys who make the decisions said, hey, we're going to rock with Tua. They had a choice. They could have moved on if they wanted to. Vonjo, you can't tell me they couldn't have moved on if they wanted to. They could have.
other people will tell you different.
Mike McDaniels could have said, bro, I don't want him to be my quarterback. I would rather have somebody else. That could have happened. That could have been done. I know you guys want to
be hired.
Bro, that's not the case. That's not the case, bro.
No, he would have been hired. It was between him and Kellen Moore. Come on, he would have been hired.
Bro, exactly, bro. I think Harbaugh was the guy.
If Kellen Moore said, if Mike McDaniels said no, I don't want Tua, and Kellen Moore said, yeah, I want Tua, they would have hired Mike McDaniels still?
Yes, because I heard
he's a better
was
candidate.
impressive in his interview that regardless, they would have hired him.
Bro, and when y'all say,
Kellen Moore just started coaching not too long ago too, right? Not.
Not like
Yeah, he's
been
young. He's a
around.
young guy.
Yeah, and
he
Mike
hasn't been
McDaniel
around
has a
like
lot
that.
of NFL experience, so obviously that plays a big part in the hiring process.
So
Y'all kill. Hold on. Let me get
so
KP
if
back
that's the
on.
case, all right. Why are you getting him back on? If that's the case, if Tua fails, that means McDaniel has failed as well, and we can move on from him, right? Because he chose his quarterback.
Man,
No,
if
they
y'all
will give
wanna-
him one
that
more
just-
chance to
that
pick his
don't-
own
bro,
quarterback
that-
because
think it's cut
he's
and
not the
dry
one
like
that
that.
drafted Tua, but he's also the one that believes in
no,
Tua.
but
I don't
he
think
chose
it's-
him.
Tua
But he
failed.
chose
Vonjo,
his
it's not that.
quarterback.
It's not that cut and
Yeah,
dry
because
though.
because Tua he
Oh
believes
no,
Tua
it
will be
is.
So
successful.
what?
That's
Look,
simple.
look,
He
look. What
chose
if?
the
What
quarterback,
if
sir.
Tua? What if
Usually,
Tua
no.
isn't the reason they're losing though? What if it's the defense? What if it's
But
not
again,
Tua though?
no, you're not listening, CB. I said if Tua fails and Tua doesn't
Oh, okay.
live
All
up to
right.
standard,
Yeah.
and that means
got you.
we should be okay for Mike McDaniel's leaving also because at the end of the day, he chose his quarterback.
But
Easy was good. Easy says Mike McDaniel chose Skyler. I hear you.
As a
He did
backup,
draft
as a
Skyler
backup.
as a backup. Yep, you're right.
to be fair, check this out. Mike McDaniels chose Tua like I chose a restaurant every time me and my wife go out to eat.
Nope. You can't say that. You can't say that,
No,
Shake.
I think
That's what I said.
Tua.
That's what I said, and everybody sat there and told me that no, he wanted Tua, he believed in Tua. That means you chose Tua.
Nah,
Listen,
I honestly think
Tua, but
he
if Tua
married
doesn't
himself
work out,
to
then
Tua.
he'll be given one more quarterback.
I'm gonna have to agree with Von Joe on that. He definitely
Nope.
married himself to Tua.
I think
Exactly.
he married himself to Tua, which is fine
Yeah.
because he feels like he could get the best out of the kid.
Then
He
you
feels like
gotta
Flores
make it
do.
work, my brother.
Here,
You
Von
He's
Joe,
gonna make it
I'll say
work.
it like this: if the run game
Here's
is
the thing,
successful,
CB.
but Tua is not, then they will keep Mike McDaniel.
Hey, and
This is why the accusation of Tua hate is so wrong and off base. It's not Tua hate. Instead, it's you guys giving this guy too much credit too soon. You guys are the Tua lovers. He has not produced in the NFL. How has he earned a veteran Miami Dolphins trust who's been suffered for 30, 40 years since Marino's left?
Talk to him.
This is the point that you're missing, CB, right? And listen, nothing I've ever said has hated on Tua's potential to be good. He may have a great season this season. And guess what happens after that? Then he has earned the right for us to become Tua lovers and talk about how great he is. His performance thus far has not earned that.
Hey, but you don't
no matter how much you guys love him from Alabama.
KP, but this is my problem. You don't look at the context. The context is his O-line was 32nd ranked in the offense in the league. His wide receiver unit was ranked.
They were the 32nd ranked
Yo,
O-line in the NFL. Is it true or is it not true?
32nd ranked. Bro,
So
was Justin Herbert 32nd ranked during his rookie year?
Justin Herbert also had Keenan Allen and Mike Williams.
Cut. We had
Will Fuller and Devontae Parker.
So Von Joe, you gonna pick and choose. You gonna pick and choose.
We had Will Fuller and Devontae Parker.
Will Fuller didn't play it down for us.
Justin Herbert had a 32nd ranked O-line his rookie season. Got thrown in the middle of the season, pregame, and he still balled.
Look what Burrow did with his line.
Burrow O-line sat there and blew out his ACL.
Hey, hold on. Let me add this guy to the stream. What's good, my man?
Since we're talking context here, since we want to talk context.
Yeah, but Von Joe, it's not just the
whatever he says is dead wrong. Whatever he says is dead wrong.
You guys are full of it. All of you guys are dead wrong.
What's up, Crypto?
Crypto, you got the
Crypto coming on talking nonsense.
It's not Crypto. It's Irving feedback. Irving, you got to fix that, bro.
Irving, you got feedback again?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back in. All right. I'll go.
And also, let me just say this before Crypto comes in. Listen, that quote that you had pasted on there was a response to Justo. Justo said, "Now that we have Tyreekhill, now Tua can be good." That's irrational. Tyreekhill is Tyreekhill already. Okay, if Tyreekhill comes in here and Tua's results improve, then that is attributable to Tyreekhill, not necessarily to Tua.
That's not.
Okay?
But it's not just Tyreek Hill. It's the system. We got a brand new offense,
bro.
That's an example.
Nobody makes Tyreek
Kahari.
Hill good on this team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill
already
makes
good.
Tyreek Hill good.
That take
Tyreek Hill makes
is
his
bad
quarterbacks
though.
better. Tyreek Hill makes his quarterbacks better. Isn't that the same argument you're having about Mahomes? How Mahomes will regress without Tyreek?
Are you saying
I had
Exactly.
like,
That's the
if
argument they're
Tyreek
making,
Hill
BP.
Listen,
comes
I had
in
to take that
and performs at the
Mahomes
same
actually
level
has a
as-
better year this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
said
You
that
said
too.
who?
Hold on, Joe.
I think Mahomes gonna have a better year.
Better year than
Without
who?
Tyreek
Sky
Hill.
Moore
Without Tyreek Hill.
is balling out in practice.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You said he gonna have a better year without Tyreek?
Absolutely.
Yeah, keep that receipt.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bro,
Well, let me ask you this,
y'all
CK.
wildin', bro.
Someone got
No,
Chris.
not.
Hey,
Because Andy
y'all
Reid
all
has
want
proven
tonight.
himself to be a great coach without Tyreek Hill.
Hey, Shake, go ahead, man. Shake.
Now, to their defense, let me ask you this. Now, when we picked up Dante Culpepper and he didn't ball out, was it because was Dante Pepper a good quarterback, or was he good because he had Chris Carter and Randy Moss?
Bro, he was in a good system. It's a lot that goes into that, and that's what y'all don't understand. Like y'all will say these quarterbacks.
Exactly.
Hey,
If Tyreek Hill was in a good system in Andy Reid's system, that's why
Crypto.
Mahomes is still.
I see. I gotta mute Crypto because he get crazy and belligerent. So this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. It's the system, bro. The system has a lot to do with how successful a quarterback is. Dante Culpepper was great in Minnesota. He comes to Miami. He don't got the same system. He don't got the same weapons and the same thing around him. So that has a lot to do with how successful you are. Is the system you're in?
I agree with you.
Only
CB.
there is only a few quarterbacks in the NFL that can exude their own system and create their own system.
Most quarterbacks
I
are
think
system
you're
quarterbacks.
I think you're right for the most
those
part.
quarterbacks
About
are called
80% of it
elite.
is system. About 80% of it is system, right? But at
Right.
some point, your quarterback has to make that 15, 20-yard throw
You're
over
right.
the middle. That quarterback has to make that out pass that in that Tennessee game that was grounded at a critical time. And so far, and I'm not hating on Tua here, but so far, Tua has proven inconsistent
Because
in
the
those
system
moments.
sucks.
No,
Because
system
the
has nothing to
system
do with completing a
sucks.
10-yard out.
No,
System
Listen,
has nothing to
Suck, he
do
had a
Kahari.
with
perfect
putting a
system.
ball in. At some point, a quarterback has to show that he has the
All right.
stuff.
So here's my rebuttal to that. There have been games where Tua has shown he's had the stuff, right? To me, the
How many
Arizona
games can you
game,
count it on?
the
I'ma
Arizona
challenge you.
game is a game where he showed he had the stuff.
I'm going to challenge
Okay?
you, CB83.
All
How
right,
many
here, so-
hands can you count that on?
Maybe one or two hands, but he's only played a limited amount of games. He hasn't
listen,
had
okay, I'll give
opportunity.
you
So check this out. Check this out. In
I guess that's
games
system
where he
too,
should
right?
have, so in games where he should have had the opportunity to dig himself out of the hole, he was pulled out of the game. He wasn't given the opportunity to pull himself out of the hole. So you can look back at that too, and you can frown and turn yourself around and do all you got to do, Honjo. But that's the
Boy,
damn
that man-
truth, bro.
That,
You can frown and turn
good and
yourself
well,
around
you
and
know
go
good and well,
upside down.
you know
But it's
good
the
and well.
damn
It
truth,
was
bro.
no digging himself out of that. We saved him from digging deep.
Bro, the
deep in
Denver
How about that
game.
Atlanta game?
So
How about
the
that
Denver
Atlanta game where he
game,
threw a pick and threw another pick
and then he
immediately
came back.
thereafter when
Look,
we needed him?
came back and got the lead, and then gave it to the defense. And what the defense do?
Like the Jacksonville and Atlanta game.
Worn out
Exactly.
defense.
Now they worn out, but they get paid. That's where all the money at, Kahari. That's where all the money at. That's where the money resides.
Yeah, they will
Kahari.
That's
Kahari.
That's where the money
You got to
resides.
remember, Kahari, the system told Tua.
That's
to just,
where the money resides,
The
Kahari.
system told Tua you could score on the first drive, but the second drive, the third drive, the fourth drive, the fifth drive, is 3 and out.
Because we had all
Come
these
on, Joe.
coordinators that didn't know how to script the
You could
entire
only
game.
they
only knew how to script one drive.
That same O line that you scored on the first drives, They don't work on the second drive, the third drive, the fourth drive, the fifth
You
drive.
know why?
No,
Can I ask
We
something
didn't
real
have
quick?
offensive
Can I ask something real
coordinators
quick?
that could
Play,
adjust.
Why is
hey,
it,
Bonjo.
why is
play
it that we
calling
can't
and
say
coaching has a lot to do with that, man, and that's what people don't take into
and
When
you're
we-
consideration.
Disclaimer.
limited. And you're
The system
limited.
that
You're
scored
limited. You're
perfection on
limited
the
to your
first
play.
drive
None of
of
this
every half.
so-called
Hey,
hate
one
means
at a
that Tua will
time,
not.
one at a
Can I ask
time.
Quick, this is real quick. Quick disclaimer.
Hold on, real
None of this so-called hate means that Tua will not come in this season and ball out. I believe he's going to have a tremendous season.
Don't give me that.
And,
I believe he has
and
gonna
I
have a
would
tremendous
say,
Got every
season.
weapon in the book.
Don't give
I've
me
said,
that,
I've said that from
bro.
day one. I was one of the
and
most
I would
excited
sit
people
there and
when we
say,
picked up Tyreek Hill. Listen,
a
any quarterback,
limited play calling is for limited quarterbacks.
correct.
I can't
Because they had no
respect some of these
experience,
takes,
To a
man.
Bonjo.
certain extent.
Mike McDaniel has a lot of experience, and he said that he's opening up his entire playbook for Tua because Tua
And,
can run it,
and
unlike
we'll see
someone
what
like
Every
happens.
Jimmy
We'll
coach
G.
see what
said
the
that,
results are.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Hey,
that,
at
Crypto.
the, at the beginning.
But
listen,
McDaniel
first
couldn't open
off,
his entire
this
playbook for Jimmy G, though.
hold
So
on.
clearly,
Damn
he's
on
way
what?
better than
Listen,
Jimmy
Yeah,
G
he
now.
did. He
damn
opened up big
on
time
what
with
they
Jimmy G. Enough
said.
for them to
No,
get
he
to
did
the
not.
Super Bowl. Yes, he did.
Because at the end of the
Because he
day,
had well command of Belichick's
Hey,
offense when he was in New
let's
England.
let
And he
Crypto
did
speak.
it
What's
in
your
Tom
point?
Brady stuff again?
Crypto, what's your point? Crypto, what's your point?
Garoppolo had command of the offense in San Francisco like he did in New England when he backed up Brady.
Okay, what does that have to do with Tua now? How does it correlate?
I have no idea.
I'm just saying
I was
this.
gonna.
The
I'm just
backwards
saying
slander against
what I,
Garoppolo is getting out of
what
control.
But
and what
Man,
I'm
we don't
saying
care
Garoppolo
is
about
was
that
the
Jimmy G,
quarterback,
man.
and
this
they
positive
didn't ask him to do too
propaganda
He
much.
won
machine.
17 of his first
Positive
20 games.
propaganda.
Yes, this
So
positive
Hey,
you're
I'm
giving
not
him
a
propaganda
I'm
credit
machine.
not a
not
Jimmy
saying
G
and that
fan, man.
exceptional run game
This
and
positive
defense.
propaganda machine
Why?
that's coming out of the
Why is
Miami
it
camp.
that? Why can't we just be optimistic?
Von Joe,
Like,
you're
why can't
100% correct,
why
sir.
can't we say
Hey,
Tua
hey,
is inconsistent
There's
and the O
optimistic. No,
line
there's
sucks
optimism.
last
No,
year?
there's
Why can't we do
optimism.
that? And
There's
then go,
optimism,
and
and
that's bro,
then
that's
yeah.
and
there's
that's
gaslighting that our media
but
is giving
So
us.
we're
Don't act
gaslighting
like
what's
the pessimists.
the media is not gaslighting us.
bro, and
Don't
that's
do
the
that.
crazy
I
thing.
don't
Look,
think it's
and
gaslighting.
hey, and that's a very interesting point. He just said what's crazy is like the Tua haters can't say, hey, I have optimistic that Tua will be well. He'll do well this season because he had a very bad offensive line last year. Y'all won't even come out and say he had a bad offensive line. Y'all won't give that
We just
to
know
him.
that him and Herbert had the same offensive line in that
They
first
didn't.
season.
Not
They
last year.
didn't. They
Not
didn't.
last
They
year.
didn't.
They
Jim
didn't.
They did.
Burrow had
They
a
didn't have the
dead
similar
same
last
line.
in
players.
Stop
offensive
doing
No,
that,
they
line.
just
man.
had
He
Crypto,
they
had
had it
Keenan
during their
crypto.
rookie
Allen,
year.
Mike
Offense.
Williams.
They didn't
But
have
the
this.
offensive
Come on,
line
man.
supposed to.
Don't act
What?
like he had nobody. He had
Bro, what are you
Eckler,
talking about, man?
Yo, the Chargers was fucking loaded when he got drafted.
Keenan
Stop
Allen,
playing, man.
top 5 route runner.
Bro,
This is not
crypto,
an
hey,
issue of
They had a
crypto, you
bad
gotta do
offensive
better,
line.
This is
man.
I don't care how low.
What?
Y'all act like Keenan Allen some bum or something.
Bro, what are you talking about,
We
man?
had DVP and fucking Will Fuller. Come on, bro.
Will Fuller and his
Come
10 broken
on,
fingers.
dog.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say,
Will
y'all,
Fuller
hey,
was a
y'all
top
gotta,
10
Come on.
a top 10
y'all gotta be
receiver
real
before he
tight.
got
no,
hurt.
he didn't
Y'all
play
gotta
it
be
down for
real
He had a
tight.
us.
1,000
Y'all gotta
yard
be real
disposal
tight.
receiver at disposal with DVP. A
He said
1,000 yard
Crypto, how many?
receiver at
Crypto,
DVP
how
had
CVPs
many?
are
1,000
gonna be
yards
real
in that
tight if
2019 season
DPP
when we
if
had no
DPP.
one on our
So what
roster.
we're gonna say if hold
That's an
on.
anomaly.
What's gonna be the excuse
Chill out,
if
hey,
DVP goes for 1,000?
chill, real quick.
CB, I want to know what's going to be the excuse if DVP goes for 1,000 in New England.
He ain't getting no 1,000.
Bro,
He ain't getting no
come on,
I
man.
1,000.
said if.
He
Hey,
ain't getting
Von
it.
Joe,
Hey,
he don't even have to
He
get
ain't getting
1,000. He
it.
had 1,000 in Miami, and he was at his
Hold on.
disposal
He got it
when he
once.
got here.
Stop playing. He got
all
it
right. So
once.
can I, let me answer the
And
question
I'm
real
saying
quick.
if he goes
So
for
Von
1,000,
Joe,
what's
if
the
DVP goes for 1,000, that means he
excuse?
played 15 plus games. There is no
That's the
excuse.
excuse?
That means he played games that he did not play in Miami. That's what that means.
Okay.
Because he didn't play in Miami no 15
DVP
games.
is a good receiver when
He
healthy,
did.
but
He
he's
played
never
in his
healthy.
1,000-yard receiving season. He
Yeah,
did
because
play
he
them
played
games
the
in
whole
Miami.
season. That's
He
the
didn't.
only reason
He didn't play all
and we had no
season.
one else.
Yo, I am, bro. I know. Hey, now Crypto's a DVP lover.
But
I
he
love
was
it.
no, it's not. I'm just
He
telling
wanted
you
to get
that
rid of
he had a
DVP last year.
1,000-yard receiver at his disposal. I wanted wanted to get rid
Bro,
of him in
now,
2018. The point is, he was
now
still
you're a
was a
DVP
1,000-yard
lover. I
receiver
got
at
you.
his disposal. I'm not no DVP
But Tua
lover.
That's
wasn't
your
a full-time
boy.
starter as a rookie.
Bro,
Yeah,
Crypto, boy,
but
I
Tua
can't get a
had a
buck.
1,000-yard receiver at his disposal.
Hey, how many plays?
Just
did,
like y'all say Tyler Boyd was at Burrow's disposal. Y'all like to throw that
Crypto.
1,000-yard
Question
anomaly.
for you.
One consistent receiver.
Hey, Crypto, how many games did Fuller
Them
play?
weapons that Burrow had didn't even put up those numbers until Burrow started started turning up over there. Stop it. Look at those numbers before Burrow and after Burrow.
Hey,
They went up astronomically.
Let me respond to Ab real quick. Ab, you're right. The word great was incorrect. I believe that Tua will put up numbers, but you got to take numbers will have context. You know what I'm saying? He's got the tools to put up the numbers.
So when we put context when Tua is bad, you're calling it excuses. But when Tua plays good, now we have to put in context.
No. I didn't put it in context. I pointed to two specific examples of his throwing limitations. And perhaps that was due to his injury. I'm saying that the system is important. I agreed with CB on that point. But at some point, a quarterback has to stand and deliver. And so far, when Tua is asked to stand and deliver in key moments, he's inconsistent. He's failed on the big stage. That's what I'm saying, sir.
Let me help you.
Yeah, but we haven't seen him in the system yet.
We
haven't seen him. Yeah, we'll find out. Guys,
no matter what the system is,
bad system, you got to throw a 10-yard out.
Bro, and
good system, bad system, can you complete a 10-yard out?
Why do we always go here? Why is it always
because we needed that game, dude? We needed that Tennessee game when we'd been in the playoffs. Come on now.
Nah, come on.
No, we needed that Jacksonville and Atlanta game, and our defense let us down,
wasn't it?
Bro,
let us down in Tennessee. It was 17-3 in the fourth quarter. We only gave up 17 points.
But we didn't need that Tennessee game if Brian Flores didn't get out coached by Urban Meyer.
Ooh,
no, he didn't get out coached by Urban Meyer.
Yes, he did.
If we would have
won,
okay,
it's up to the players. They don't have to touch the players.
Defense could
not touch Urban Meyer.
We're not even going to talk about. We're not even going to talk about the Urban Meyer.
It ain't got nothing to do with Urban Meyer being our coach.
Okay.
Crypto, hold on. I got one better for you.
Watch that game.
The players are supposed to know not to touch. They play football long enough. Situational awareness.
Come on,
man.
Okay, Crypto, don't yell, Crypto.
We wouldn't need that game if Tua stayed healthy during the whole entire season.
Okay, and Tua staying healthy. Tua staying healthy is solely on him, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Tua staying healthy isn't solely on him. It's guys. The O line is put there to
avoid the sack.
The offensive line. That's why it's called protecting, guys. That's why it's guys. That's why it's called protecting. That's why it's called protecting. That's why they're called an offensive line.
And every NFL quarterback gets sacked. You tell me
that is true. Not every look. Bonjo, listen for a second. Not every NFL right tackle or left tackle will throw a Olay block and let the guy come in and get a square and get a.
Sometimes the quarterback can sidestep and maneuver.
Hold on.
So here we go. So
we're gonna act like Jesse Davis was amazing last year.
There are times where players. There's no excuse for a starting right tackle or left tackle throwing an Olay block into your quarterback. There's no excuse for it. That's how guys go to the hospital. And that's what you guys don't realize about the game of football. Is that with one play, you can ruin a guy's career. And you don't put guys in front of anybody, in front of your franchise quarterback, unless they are capable of getting the job done. But you guys think that, he's supposed to maneuver around. How do you maneuver around that shit, Crypto? You can't maneuver around it. You can't maneuver around it, buddy.
And I'm
ain't no maneuvering around it.
And I'm going to say he was the best available tackle at the time.
He's injury prone.
What's the difference between singling out Jesse Davis on that play and singling out Tua on the Tennessee play? Both are singling out individual players. Both are examples of singling out players.
I'm not even getting it. I'm past that. Listen, I'm past that. It's the fact that this dude is prone to injury.
No. The point I'm making is irrelevant to the individual player. The point that I'm making is that if you want to single out and bash Jesse Davis, but you can't take the same microscope and look at Tua.
So when did we? So
That's
what
the
play are you?
problem.
So what play are you talking
to his
about?
fault?
Where he? What play are you talking about, Kari?
When he rolls out
What's the
and this
play?
is Matt Collins. When he rolls
That's
out.
it's a bad play. Okay, what
Okay,
happened?
Jesse
Who
Davis
got
made a
killed?
bad
Who
play.
got killed? Who got killed on it?
Yeah.
Who got
Jesse
killed
Davis
on
made a
it?
bad play when Tua
Who
broke his
got
ribs.
Who got hurt on the play? Who got hurt on the play?
Bad play.
I'm not saying that NFL players don't
Tua's the
make
one that got
bad
hurt.
plays.
Listen,
I'm making the
Tua's the one
point
that
that
got hurt
if you're
because
going to
he's
single out
fragile.
Jesse
He's
Davis,
real
you
fragile
also have to be able to single out Tua.
Come on.
because he's fragile.
Hey, y'all just this is what y'all do, man. Y'all deflect from the
Ain't no
point.
y'all.
Yeah, this
Ain't
is
no
what y'all
y'all.
do. Y'all
Is
deflect.
he
Y'all
not?
say,
Is he
"Oh,
not prone to injury? Is he
this
not
man
prone to
Kahari,
injury?
this go.
That
This
was
man
not
Kahari.
Jesse Davis' fault that his finger got
Here we
broken.
go. Here we go. So Kahari just said, "Hey, why can't we say Tua made a bad play on the out route because you guys aren't calling him out?" And man, come on, bro. He got somebody hurt. He got somebody hurt before
Tua not
game.
prone to injury?
This
He sent
is what you
somebody
got.
to
This is what you got.
IR,
Let me
bro.
speak for myself here. This is what you guys do. You
No,
guys pick
come on.
players and call them crap, right? You say Jesse Davis is crap. You say
But
they
he
have
was.
no
We're not
receivers,
lying.
right?
I
You
mean,
say they have no receivers, right? You
If
say
we're
DDP
lying,
is not
if
good
I'm
enough.
lying, I'm
We never said he didn't
flying.
have any receivers.
Kahari,
But
if I'm
somehow you
lying, I'm
cannot take
flying.
that same lens and put it on Tua. When it's Tua who makes a mistake, we got to look at the team and the system. But we can't make the same excuse for
we've been
Myles
talking the whole
Gaskin.
time about
We
the
can't
team.
use the same excuse for
Myles
Jesse
Gaskin
Davis.
is not a good running back, and that's why he won't be here next year, bro.
Yes,
Come
Tua
on.
was
He's a good running
inconsistent,
back. He
but
was the
you also
most
got to put
productive
context
running back
in
we had in the last 4 years.
That's not saying
is-
anything. Our team has sucked, Crypto. Well, that's
These are
not
the
saying
lies that
nothing.
it takes to keep
We have the
Tua
most wins.
high in their mind. You have to bash
What is he,
everybody else
bro? What are you
on
talking
Tua's
about?
behalf.
We have the
That
Myles
most
don't mean
win
Gaskin is crap.
shares when he carried the
DDP
ball.
is crap.
What? Bro,
When
what are
he
you talking
carries it
about, man?
20 times or more, we have the most win shares.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
A 90% rate when he
What?
touches
Bro, what are you
20 or
talking
more
about,
touches.
man?
It don't
That's
matter.
Myles
He's
Gaskin.
trash, bro.
Hey, how come the running back doesn't get the O-line excuse?
Exactly.
Thank you,
Why
Shake.
come
The
the running
running
back
back,
doesn't?
the running back do get the
The
O-line
running back
excuse.
gets
He's
his
just not
O-line
good.
excuse.
He's not
Yeah, but
productive
if Myles
though.
Gaskin is so good, why
He
is
is
he
productive. When he
potentially
has an
going to be off
offensive
this
line
team?
in front of him
So
that's
hold
pass
on. So hold
blocking,
on. You say
he's
Myles
freaking
Gaskin
getting
is
200
trash.
yard total game.
He's just
Hold on. You
not.
say that
He's
Myles
not a.
Gaskin
He's
is
not a
trash.
starting. He's not a starting NFL
And you
running
know,
How
back.
do you
Not
know
close.
that? How do you know that? He's playing behind the same
Because
O-line
we
that Tua's
had
playing.
Gaskin, and
So
Mike
pass blocking
McDaniel
and
wants to
run
get rid of
blocking
him
is
because
the
he's
same.
not that guy.
He's playing,
Because he's number
he's playing
4
behind
Okay,
on the
the
when he
same
depth
makes the
chart.
O-line.
final roster, you're going to be eating crow like you did last time.
I think
If he
Myles
makes the
Gaskin
final
will
roster,
make the
it's the
final
fourth
roster.
running back.
Bro, as a
At best.
fourth running back,
Yeah.
I'm eating
Might
crow
be the
because he's
third.
fourth string.
No, you
Yeah.
assuming
So
he'd be the
is he not?
fourth
So
running back.
hold on, CB.
You
Is he
assuming.
not playing behind the same? Is he not playing behind the same O-line that? Oh, you know what? The QB is not that bad because the O-line.
And in the same
Is it not playing
system.
behind
In the
the same
same
O-line?
bad
It's
system.
the
Run
same
behind the
The
system.
running
same
back, hey,
offensive line,
Gaskins,
but y'all
guys.
trashing.
Gaskins isn't.
So the
Right?
running back
They
is not
are?
affected by the system and not affected
No,
by the O-line.
so what
Well, I mean,
happens
you could be a
is
good run
no.
blocker
So this
and
is
suck at pass
so
blocking.
this is the problem. Hold on, this is the problem. I say a guy is bad and he thinks, oh, it's because of the O-line. Gaskins is bad because he can't pass block. He's gonna get blew up by a linebacker who's blitzing. He's one-dimensional. He can't catch the ball. I mean, he can catch the ball out of the backfield, but he's not gonna scare anybody running the ball. Like, bro, that's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at
He scared the Raiders
he's
on that
behind.
winning play he made 2 years ago.
Exactly. The Giants, he scared
Man, y'all
them.
talking about one play.
He scared the
one
he
play.
scared the
Gaskin
Panthers.
tiptoes too
One
much.
Over
play.
150
You need a running back
all-purpose
that can
yards.
explode.
Man, yeah, man. Hey, so he gonna scare the Panthers so much that he's gonna be off the roster. He's gonna be
All-purpose yards.
scared.
Multiple
He's
all-purpose
gonna be
yards.
scaring him
I would
so
like to
much.
say
He's gonna be
Gaskin-
off the
Miami Dolphins has a
roster.
I'm gonna help
90%
you out,
win rate
CB. Let me
when
help
he
you.
touches the ball 20 or
Gaskin-
more times.
Gaskins will be
is a
Gaskins will
mid-level
be
remember
running
that.
back. He's a mid-level running back, just
The
like the
Dolphins
mid-level
led the
quarterback.
league in win
Boom,
rate
there it is,
percentage
Broncos.
when
You took the words
Gaskins
out of my
carry the
mouth.
ball, touches the
So
ball
when you
20
pass
times or
block,
more.
you step
So you
forward or
guys
step
think
back?
so you
He's a
guys think
mid-level-
Gaskins
Tua is
Gaskins
mid.
is
Tua is
so
mid. Gaskin is mid.
I'm asking a question. When you're pass
He's
blocking,
mid.
do you step forward or step back?
It doesn't matter. He's mid.
I'm asking because you guys are over here
No,
talking
I'm
about.
saying.
the
I'm not
O-line,
saying he's
how
great.
they-
I
they
just told
run
you
block
he's mid.
pass blockers.
He's mid.
to prove
Gaskins
a point.
is mid, just like Tua is mid.
Gaskins ain't
Don't make
it,
any
bro.
sense to
Yeah,
me.
Mike McDaniel
Tua
admitted
ain't
that
it so
Gaskin is
far.
mid.
Tua haven't showed he's been it. He's
You
mid.
step back when you're pass blocking. You step
Not a
back.
running back.
Hey,
Running backs do not step back. Running backs do not step back to pass block, dude.
I'm
I
not
don't know what you're
talking
talking
about the
about.
O-line,
That dude
dude.
in like 3 games,
And
bro.
he is
You
mid.
know what I'm talking about. Stop.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
no.
maybe
You guys were talking about
Gaskins
Gaskins is a
mid.
poor pass blocker. Gaskins is a running back. You said he was a poor pass blocker.
No, I'm talking
Running
about
backs do not step backwards on when they pass block. They're usually catching whoever's coming through the line. It's usually a bigger guy, a guy that's coming at them, and they have to meet that force with force. Sometimes they go low if the guy's too big.
And he got his ass blew up, and that's what we saw. His ass get blew up. That's what we
Young
saw.
running backs typically have that problem, though. Most young running backs.
Don't say most young running backs. Jonathan Taylor ain't got that issue.
Blew up and got
Najee
injured
Harris ain't got that issue.
Versus
dudes ain't got
another
that
quarterback that
issue.
was bigger and more sturdier would have probably got up and shook off that hit.
Yeah, man, we know, Vonjo. We know.
I'm keeping it real. No, we keep it
know,
real.
bro.
I'm going apple to apple with
No,
you. I'm going apple to apple to you.
T-Rich, what's good, man? Everybody in the building. McGoat,
Two of theirs rallying.
Barry.
They can rally all they want. I'm talking facts.
No doubt. I'm on your side, bro.
He's mid. He's mid.
He ain't gonna be. He ain't gonna be mad when he letting us the W's. You're gonna be. Oh, he's great. He's so great now. I love him. He's my guy. He's my QB1. That's what we're gonna hear from Vonjo.
If he's playing to that level, yes, you'll hear that from me. But if he continues to
bro,
play at this mid-level, if he continues to play at this mid-level that he has,
it's only a matter of time before you're on the bandwagon.
bro, you can try to mute.
It's only a matter of time.
You can mute me.
It's only a matter of time.
Again. I don't.
What bandwagon is going on?
energy.
What bandwagon you talking
It's
about?
only a
supporting
matter
our
of time.
starting quarterback bandwagon.
Tua gonna ball out. Don't
Skylar
worry
Thompson
about
bandwagon.
Oh, here we go. Skylar Thompson. Crypto with the
Skylar
Skylar
Thompson,
Thompson.
the third quarterback.
Here we go. Number 19. Number 19.
Number 19. Hey,
I don't know.
Crypto's
That was a bad look.
Is Skylar gonna beat out Tua? Is Skylar gonna beat out Tua?
If the coaching staff truly stop playing politics, then they'll give him a shot.
Gosh. Hey,
Skylar Thompson even beat out
It
Petty.
looks like Skylar Thompson's being sabotaged. Y'all like to throw that word around.
Thompson isn't making the
Now it's time. It looks like Skylar's being sabotaged.
You're
Who's the one
sabotaging.
being sabotaged?
He does have a stronger. He does have a stronger arm. He has a stronger arm,
and that means you're a better quarterback because you have a
Jamarcus
stronger
Russell
arm.
had a top
Skylar
5
Thompson's going to be
arm
started for the XFL.
when he was in
Looks
the
like
NFL.
sabotage to me.
And that means you're a better
Looks like
quarterback
Skylar's
because you have
being
a stronger arm.
sabotaged.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bro, what are you talking about,
No,
man? He has a
CB,
stronger
you was at
arm,
camp.
bro.
CB,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Come on, bro. Y'all,
Don't avoid the
y'all better
question.
than
Were
that.
you at camp, sir?
Bro,
Were you at camp, sir?
Bro,
Were you at
y'all
Yes,
camp?
he
bro,
was.
I was
CB
at camp.
Were you at
bro.
camp? Were you at camp, sir?
Yes, I was
How did
there.
Skyler look to you, sir? How did Skyler look to you, sir?
Bro, he didn't look like this. He didn't look like Tua. Tua looked like.
How did he
Bro,
look,
he
sir?
didn't look like Tua, bro. He didn't look like Tua. Don't trust me. He didn't look as good as Tua. He missed throws.
I'm asking, how do you look?
Bro, he missed throws. He's a rookie.
he looked like
and that's
trash?
what rookies do. No, I'm
So
not
he
saying he
looked
looked
like
like trash. He didn't.
So
He
did
didn't
not
look
Definitely
great.
not trash.
Why
Skylar's
did
definitely
he
not
look
trash.
bro?
But
He
he's
didn't
still
look
a
mid-level
great.
quarterback?
The biggest
Did he
disservice
look-
somebody
he
could do to
looked
Skylar
like
this year is
mid,
start him
just like
right
you
now.
saying. He looked like mid,
Oh, so he looked like
Bonja.
Tua. Okay, cool.
They're
I got
afraid of
Mid.
competition,
No, CB
KP. That's
didn't
not
say
going
that
to
Tua
happen.
looked
Mid.
mid.
Competition? What the hell?
Nah,
Mid.
I think it'll be too big for him this year, man.
So he looked like
I mean,
Tua.
Mid. He
Perhaps.
look like mid.
It's an
And Von
NFL.
Joe,
This
if
is
you
a highly
hear-
advanced,
If you hear the beat writers
fast-paced
that are
game.
actually going to
Bro, y'all
practice,
funny,
they say
bro.
that Skylar's not ready to play.
The learning
Okay,
Y'all
curve
gotta-
so, no, but he's
y'all
saying
not
he's
that
mid.
big.
Better.
Tua's mid. I get it.
Bro,
Everybody's
Yeah,
mid.
but
Look,
CB
look, look.
is better than mid now.
Skyler's got all the tools, but it is a disservice to play any rookie, quarterback their first year.
Well, the rookie's out playing the second, and he's threading the needle between QB1 and the second guy. It won't be a disservice by definition.
You're right. But at that point, if you're playing a rookie quarterback, your team's probably going to suck.
Check your polls.
And a seventh round quarterback.
That's only in theory, Curry B, but it's been proven over the millennia that that's not the case.
Few rookie quarterbacks can take a team into the playoffs, though. Few rookie quarterbacks.
Listen, right now, I'm not checking my polls
doesn't mean
right
that
now,
can't happen.
Right now, everybody has told me,
it is
from what
possible.
I've read and from what I've heard, everybody has sat there and debated it. I have 3 backup quarterbacks fighting for a starting position. That's what I have. I have 3 backup quarterbacks.
So Tua not even
I have 3
QB1
backup
no more.
quarterbacks.
I haven't closed the door on Tua. If Skyler is our starting quarterback,
No one's
then
closed the door on
the Tua experiment
but the point is, it's all political at this point. It has to start no matter what.
My view,
regardless of whether it's worthy of starting.
Consistency.
Hold on, he's been anointed the starter.
Vonjo, can I address you real quick?
If that is true, though, Crypto, then it's bad news for us Dolphins.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though.
Real quick.
It's no news. CP,
God damn, like, hold on, hey guys, like, please respect what we got going on. If somebody's talking, let's try to let each other talk. Let's try to be respectful of that. Now, I want to address Vonjo real quick. He feels like Tua is basically
we have 3 backup quarterbacks.
on the same. We have 3 backup quarterbacks, right? I don't agree with that. I'm not even going to get into why I don't agree with it. I just think you're going to be proven wrong once we strike up and start playing football games. And that's what I know that's what you want to happen. You want to be proven wrong. This is the thing with all the Watson Air Tour haters. It's like, I haven't seen enough yet for me to.
Stop doing that. Don't do that.
This is it. This is bro. I haven't seen enough yet for me to put my
change the label. Change the label. Don't do that.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
don't sit there and watch the air Tour haters. Don't do that.
No, but this is, bro. You get the label because this is what y'all were doing the season last year. This is what you wanted. You wanted to. Yes, you wanted Watson. You
so
said
you didn't want Watson. So you didn't want
your
Watson
owner wanted him.
No, I wasn't. No,
your GM wanted him. Your head coach wanted him.
I wasn't advocating.
Your defense wanted him.
I am a Watson here. I'm a Watson here. Watson's play has earned that respect. His play has earned that respect.
Hey, I'm not a Watson here, guys.
Before the allegations, you had a chance to get an elite talent like Watson. This is
so we're not talking. First of all, you're talking. Look. Now you're talking before allegations, bro. We're talking about
that's what I wanted
for the whole year, bro. No, you wanted them after the allegations too.
Exactly, because I was the only one on record that said that it was all a bunch of lies in the beginning, a bunch of gold diggers. What you call? I'm the only one in this fan base that said, irregardless, no matter what.
The judge asked giving investigations and that he did some bad stuff.
23 of those women liars.
Crypto.
And you was dead ass wrong because he got 11 games.
They all weren't liars.
CB, I'm asking you, before the allegations, and we heard we could get Watson, you still chose Tua over Watson?
No, you're talking hypotheticals, bro. I'm saying
no. We had a chance to get him. No, CB, you're not listening. You're trying to move the goalpost.
We have more than opportunity to get him on the eve of the trade deadline.
Everybody.
It was about to go down.
Knew before the allegations that rumor started circulating, and you saying that you still wanted Tua over Watson before the allegations. I'm saying.
First of all, the allegations came out very shortly after saying he wanted to be
false.
Like, come on, bro.
First of all of it didn't come out.
There was months. There were
he had a desire to play for the Dolphins for 3 good months before the allegations started.
Came out.
Bro, there were months of guys saying they wanted Watson.
Yeah, but Houston wasn't
even after the allegations.
entertaining any trades till the allegations came out, though.
You said what? Say it again. I couldn't hear him. Yeah, I couldn't hear you on that one. But bro,
that's false.
Soon as the allegations came out, the trade talks. Bro, they were talking Dolphins all the way up until the trade deadline. All the way up until the deadline.
Yeah,
and y'all
and your owner
all the
said,
way up until the
get rid of
deadline.
the 22 and
Oh,
you're a
come on.
Dolphin.
Yeah, and
Which
guess
means
what
he
happened?
didn't care about the criminal aspect of it. Because he knew it was
Ross was a
bogus.
Watson
Like I
there.
said, Ross believed with me. He believed that they were all
Hey,
gold
he
digging.
got
That's why he
hey,
said
he got
just settle with them and so you could become a Dolphin.
if they all
Watson
gold
believed
digging
in my
crypto,
theory. Your
crypto,
your
he got
owner believed
11
in my theory.
Crypto, he
Because
got
he thought it
11
wasn't
games.
going
Which is why he's
Crypto,
So
suspended.
crypto, he
okay,
got
to. He
11
said it wasn't
so
going
okay, hold on. So CB, what you were saying? Let's move on past
Crypto
that. What you
got
were saying?
crypto is dead wrong, bro. It don't matter what you say. He got 11 games, so it don't matter
okay,
what you
11
believe
games
in.
because they genuine.
It don't. It
It's
no.
the
It's
league
not.
genuflecting. That's why
It's
he
the
got
what?
11 games. They
It's the what?
genuflecting. The league.
They're
They're
what?
kowtowing to. They're kowtowing
What?
this rabid
Bro, what are you talking
base
about,
of
man?
people
Bro, stop,
and to
bro.
satisfy the bloodthirstiness. That's what that was.
Hey,
They
stop.
100%.
satisfied a
Hey,
bunch of
you
bloodthirsty
can't. Hey,
people.
crypto,
That is
When
you
the
facts. That
can't.
is
judge came out
facts.
herself and said we're
100%.
increasing it from 3 to 6, and then they got got all in their what and crying about the 6 games when that was double what the actual suspension should have been.
It's a
She went
public
way and
relations
above
stunt.
what it would
It's
have
a
been.
PR
And
stunt.
then the
She
NFL
refuses to settle.
There we
hid
go.
the
So,
You know that,
hey,
right?
hid
She
the
doesn't want
fact
any money.
that
hey, he did
the
that shit.
You know
son
that, right?
Hey,
the
he did
son
that
outed
shit.
he
He
outed
did
his
that shit.
own mother.
He did that shit. I don't care what y'all said.
Yeah, CB,
He
nobody's
was doing
contesting
that.
we don't know what he did
So
or
don't
didn't do.
don't
It's
get on here and
irrelevant.
say he
But
wasn't doing it,
I haven't
bro.
said nothing. I haven't said anything. It
Nobody
has
said
nothing
Nobody
to
said
do
that.
with his
Nobody
play
said
at
that.
quarterback.
Anybody
As a
anybody
quarterback,
talking
his
nonsense,
play
I'm
has been
removing from my show, bro.
superior to Tua. That is what we're talking about. The play of the quarterback position on the field. And Watson's level of play and his production up until the point of the allegations has earned a fan base.
Which is cool. Hey, look, so that
I
is
was proud
cool.
Watson there.
After the
Based on his
allegations,
play on
bro.
the field.
Hey, after the allegations, you guys still wanted to do, and that's my
He's a
problem.
good ass quarterback.
It
Because
doesn't.
maybe we didn't believe those allegations.
Quarterbacks shouldn't supersede morals. That's what
Oh,
shouldn't
then
happen.
if that's the case, there's a whole bunch of people we need to get. Hold on, there's a whole bunch of people we need to get off our team. Then,
it shouldn't.
if we talk about morale, where do we start morale?
So Kraft has to leave. Robert Kraft should sell New England too. Are you ready to take that point?
Hey, good. You
Robert
need good
Kraft needs to sell New England, right?
Let's get Tyreekhill out of here because he's a woman beater and he beat a pregnant woman and he's a child abuser.
Did he get charged for that? Did he get charged for that?
Walton didn't get charged.
What we talking about? He played.
He didn't get suspended. Tyreek didn't even get suspended.
What we talking about?
Tyreek didn't even get suspended. There was no evidence.
No, we're talking about you're talking about morale. So what we talking about? Because
Deshaun
Watson didn't get
got 11
charged.
games. He got 11 games, bro.
He didn't get charged. He didn't get charged.
Bro, the man got
He
over
get
half the
arrested. He didn't get
season,
charged.
bro.
So what we talking about? No, if we're gonna talk that
Bro,
morale
Von
talk, let's
Joe,
talk that morale talk.
get out your
Don't
feelings,
do that.
dude.
No, don't do that. Don't
get
do
out
that.
your feelings, bro. Hey, Watson.
Don't try to
Watson
move the
ain't
goalposts,
the
just because you want
he
to.
wasn't the dude. Hey, he wasn't the dude for us.
You want to try to talk about morale. So I want to say, where do we start with morale?
He got 11
Where does the morale start? Okay, where does the morale start? We're talking about morale,
bro. He got 11 games.
So
how many games Tyreek get?
So Roger
Goodell.
So hold on.
Brady had 0 games.
So Roger
Tom Brady
Goodell
has
is the
0
one that
games.
determines morale.
Even though Tom Brady was on the boat. Tom Brady was on the boat.
So Goodell is the one that sits there and determine morale. I got you,
bro. There's a judge that determines
selective moral
games.
outrage. Where's the moral outrage of Tom Brady?
What Tom Brady do?
He was on the boat. Yeah,
he didn't do nothing. He did nothing.
Hey, players don't get in trouble for tampering. That's the NFL.
Tom Brady is clean.
Players don't get in trouble for tampering.
According to
selective
organization,
guys. A selective outrage.
Listen again. According to CB83, unless you get suspended by Goodell, you're clean. You can do whatever you want,
bro. That's honestly what it is, bro. I mean,
there's no morale issue.
He got suspended by a judge and Goodell,
you.
man.
I got
it's
you.
wild, man. Hey, Ian Baller, what's good, man?
Hey, Von Joe, did you hear what the judge that investigated him said?
Oh, here goes
said
Ian Baller. Ian Baller's on the house.
Watson displayed predatorial behavior, but the only reason he got 6 games is because the NFL is used to giving terrible suspensions in the past.
So saith the Pope. Pope
Again, I'm talking about the morale.
We talk about morale.
Bonjo,
yes, Tyreek Hill did touch a woman back in college, but there is no evidence at all that he touched his kid.
Yo, Vonjo, he's been doing it since college, my dude. Like, why are y'all debating this? Like, why?
So when do we start the morale? Where do we start?
Bro.
Because you don't want that.
Did Tyreek Hill do anything bad morale in the NFL?
Hey, I'm gonna get off this side. I'm gonna welcome Cruz to the panel. Cruz, what's good, man?
Right, do that. Let's move on.
Cruz, what's good? You on here? Oh, he did. All right, he must have fell back, man. Y'all, but see, this is the thing, bro. Y'all always trying to make excuses for somebody. Bro, don't make excuses.
I'm not making an excuse. I'm saying,
bro, he got what he got. He a grown ass man, bro.
Sir, excuses. I'm saying I'm not making an excuse. I said put it on an even playing field. I didn't make no excuses.
Bro, he a grown ass man.
You're making an excuse.
Hey,
if anything, you're making an excuse.
Hey, Deshaun Watson made them decisions. Vonjo, you didn't make them decisions. Well, he made them.
I'm not making an excuse. I'm not excusing it.
Okay,
but at the same time, you are excusing Tyreek. So you're the one that making excuses. I'm not making any excuses.
Listen, the length of Watson's punishment is irrelevant to the fact that Watson has produced.
We put everything. When it comes to morality, everything is on an even playing field.
Give to
Vonjo, what bad things did Tyreek Hill do in the NFL?
I don't give a damn if it's the NFL or college. What are you talking about? Morale is morale. Morale starts in the NFL?
Well, we all did stuff in college that we regret, like Joe Mixon. He touched a woman. He regrets it. We all did stuff. I'm talking about NFL as a professional.
Okay.
Like Big Ben, I never forgave Big Ben what he did.
Don't get your panties in a bunch, Vonjo. You gonna be all right, man.
No, see, you always like to do that. You always like this is the gaslighting that you do. This is the gaslighting that you do. Talking, somebody's getting emotional. Oh, don't get emotional. But meanwhile, you guys are the ones getting emotional over this mid quarterback.
Yeah, mid-level quarterback. The label to a hater.
Kahari,
the label to a hater proves the emotion. It's not about being a Tua hater. It's about you guys giving Tua too much damn credit.
They get in their emotions. Oh, you're
all the Tua lovers.
Oh, here comes EM.
You're walking
his hands on the woman allegedly.
You're walking here. You're a Tua hater.
Yo,
when you guys ain't got nothing to stand on, when you guys getting y'all emotions because we keep talking about this mid-level quarterback.
Bro, Tua gonna prove to you
it's mid. Tua is mid.
High grade, A+. That's what he gonna prove to you, bro. Just get ready, man.
Again, you keep saying that's what he's going to prove. But I'm talking about what he has shown.
Vonjo, I understand. Vonjo, I know it. This is always you. It's about what he's shown. What I'm saying is, can I finish?
What do you do? No.
Here we go. So, like I said,
you can't do.
So, like I said, like I was saying about Vonjo, this is what they say. They say, "Hey, he hasn't proven it." Well, give him an opportunity. He has a good coach. He has a system we feel like is going to work for him. Bro, just give him a shot. Give him an opportunity. I'll let you hate all you want to. You can throw all the shade you want to. You can hate. You can do what you got to do. That's fine. I just feel like I should be able to have faith in my quarterback because I understand the context of where he was last year in that system and where he'll be this year in this system. I think that's fair. Some people don't think that's fair. I think that's fair, though. Kahari, is that not fair?
No, that's fair. You have the right to your opinion. But you want to then demonize those of us who have a different opinion or a different take. Yeah, the term Tua hater is pejorative, dude. The term Tua hater is pejorative. And it's misplaced.
Y'all hate the term. Y'all hate the term Tua hater. Like I don't hate Tua near. Like, why is it such a big deal? Like, if I support my quarterback,
because it implies a lack of rationality of objectivity. When in fact we're the ones being objective,
what if it is?
And you guys are the ones being subjective.
No, because that's not always the case, though. You realize there are other fans who are actually Tua haters, right? You understand that?
No, I agree. There are real Tua haters. Right,
okay.
So that's what the painful part of it, though, because you group people who are not Tua haters as Tua haters.
So right? Is it fair, Kahari? is it fair to lump you in with those guys who don't believe in Tua?
It's not about believing in Tua or not. I'm
It's a
a
question.
rationalist.
It's a yes or
It's
no.
about
It's
his.
a yes
No,
or
it's
no
not.
question.
No, it's not. Based on his
really
performance in his
Kahari.
first 2 years, he is not worthy of all the adulation that you Tua lovers give him. That is
Kahari.
my answer.
Is it Kahari? So is it fair for me to put you in with the guys who support Tua or the guys who don't support Tua?
It's not about supporting or not supporting the quarterback. It's about supporting the team. Okay, we want the Dolphins to win.
I'm just asking. I'm not asking. I'm asking you a different question. I'm not talking about the team.
All right. Okay.
I'm talking about the player.
I want Tua to be good. I want him to be successful because that will help the team.
But is it fair?
On the other hand,
this is my question. You're not answering my question. I've asked it 3 times.
Okay.
Is it fair?
I just answered you.
Is it fair to put you in the group who are the Tua haters or are the Tua supporters?
Let me tell you why it's not fair to put me in the Tua hater group. I've used no hate language against Tua. I don't go out of my way to disparage things that cannot be observed on the field. I point to specific plays that I think are deficient. That is not hate. That's called critique.
And critique is fair. I'm fine with critique.
Then how is that hate? Because you're the one who's putting me in that category. And I've told you 10 times around that I cannot be placed in that category.
I said, is it fair to put you in?
No.
Should I put you in the bucket with the Tua haters?
No.
Or should I put you in the bucket with the Tua supporters?
Neither. I support the Dolphins.
And
I want Tua, and my love for Tua, my support for Tua is conditional upon him making the Dolphins.
You have to use context. You have to your favorite words. You have to use context.
So what's the context?
The Dolphins are the context. Does he make our team win or not?
Context?
That he's going to support him because he's on the Miami Dolphins. So come game day, he's going to support him.
I don't hear a lot of support from him. I hear a lot of doubt. That's what I hear. I hear doubt.
No, we're doing an evaluation, but no. You could support
brother,
somebody and do a fair evaluation.
So
just because you're evaluating off hope, that don't mean you have to evaluate off hope.
That's not what I'm evaluating. See, I'm evaluating off context, off of watching film.
What are you talking about context?
So my context. So Vonjo, here we go. Vonjo, here we go.
Let me land. You said feel like 3 times. You said feel like 3 times. I feel this, and I believe I feel.
So I just said after watching film, just said this. After watching film, I feel like the kid can play well enough to take us to the playoffs. Deep into the playoffs in the right system. That's what I feel. With the right players around him. Is that a fair assumption?
But do you agree that he has not shown that? Do you agree he hasn't shown that level of play?
He has shown me, look. He has shown me that he can make certain plays. If those plays present themselves more often, he'll be able to make those plays. If they do not present themselves, then he will not be able to make those plays. End of story.
So we have to run more of those limited plays. We have to run more of those limited plays.
Get your ass up here if you about that life. I'll take you down too, like I'm taking down these chumps right here.
You're not taking down nothing. You're talking about your feelings.
Your
feelings gotta feel like you're taking down somebody. That's what you think.
All you feel is taking yourself in the Tua lover corner more vividly.
The plays gotta present themselves, yo. If the plays don't present themselves.
Those 5
which
plays,
5 plays?
We got to keep running those 5 plays. That
you are in the irrational Tua lover camp. Tua Don, aka Tua Don.
Hey, you just need a system, man. You need a good system.
Exactly. That's all a 10-play system to his limits.
I'm not putting a number on the plays, Bonjo.
Who cares about how many games we win? As long as Tua looks good.
Nah, bro, it's about winning games. If Tua looks good, we win games, bro. What you talking about?
By the way, the last 2 seasons were winning seasons. By the last 2 seasons, we had winning records.
And what does that mean? We didn't go to the playoffs.
Against a 30-year pattern of having losing or
what does it mean though? What does it mean though? If all right, so you had a winning record, but your ass at home when it counts. So what is that winning record get you?
Performance in Tennessee because of his bad performance in Tennessee.
It was all one game. It was all one game.
And we damn sure needed that game. Yeah, we did. If Tua performs that game, we're in the playoffs.
I went beyond that game. I went beyond that game. I went past that game.
Football is a game of inches. It's a game of inches.
I said because of Tua's limited.
If you do not pay attention to detail, you will lose games. And as a result, the special teams lost us games. Defense lost us games.
We didn't make
lost
playoffs
us
because
games.
Tua's
Offensive line
limited
lost us
ability
games.
to be healthy.
Bro,
his limited ability to be healthy for a whole season. That's why we lost. We didn't make the playoffs.
It's not the inability of the offensive line to block. It's the inability of the Tua to be healthy. That's the time.
Greer and the front office had a 3-year plan to build this team up.
He's fragile.
This year was the time to invest in the offense. Previous season was the time to invest in the defense. This is in response to Abab's comment. This is Abab's comment that you just had on the screen, right? Because he's trying to make the point that we are selectively upgrading the team only because of McDaniel's genius, and finally Tua has what he needs. Listen, Tua is part of a process of rebuilding this team. And we hope that he is the right guy for the job. But you're ignoring the bigger plan that was at play. Tua had to do his part in year 2 before we put in the massive investment in offense.
That wasn't supposed to be the plan. Why was that the plan?
No, you're right. Tyreek was just
why was that the plan? That was a terrible plan, bro.
Why not? Why was it a terrible plan when we had 2 straight winning seasons?
It didn't work out.
And it was supposed to work out this year. Listen, the ideal setup would have been Flores as head coach, McDaniels as offensive coordinator, with similar levels of investment in improving the offense.
And Lamar Jackson as quarterback.
Hey, that'd have been even better.
Lamar Jackson is that much better than Tua as a passer.
As a quarterback,
I said as quarterback. Not just passer, as quarterback.
I hear you, Vonjo. I hear you, man. I hear
as quarterback. If you want to limit it to just passing,
what's Lamar done? Like what has he done in the playoffs? Has he got into an AFC championship? Has he won like meaningful games? Like I'm trying to figure out like what has Lamar done in that system to make you say, oh, he would come to Miami and be a superstar in last year's system? Like, if you want to bring him to this system here, I understand. I think Tua's going to play well in this system too. But what has Lamar done? What would he have done under Flores' offense? Absolutely nothing. He would have got his ass killed just like Tua did. Bro, y'all, and that's the delusion I'm talking about.
Okay. All right, we're done with this conversation. On that note, sir, since we're going to say Lamar would have did nothing better than Tua last year.
With Flores' incompetence on offense, bro, what would he have done? Run for his life?
Not the offensive coordinator, dude. Come on,
man.
Run for his life. He's the head coach. It all falls on the head coach. Whether you like it or not, Kahari, it all falls on the head coach.
That resulted in 2 winning seasons.
Try to give him an out. Bro, don't give him an out.
Had 2 winning seasons.
Bro, stop. Don't give him an out. He's the
I'm not giving Flores an out.
It all falls
You
on
were dumping
him.
on the guy. You were dumping on the guy.
Bro, don't try to give Flores an out, bro.
I'm not giving him an out. I'm not going to give him an out. But what I'm going to say is that I'm going to say that Lamar Jackson.
You said he's not You said he's not an offensive coach. He's the head coach. It's his job to do both. It's his job to do both, guys.
And he head coached the team to 2 winning seasons.
But Lamar Jackson has more weapons.
And his offense was incompetent. That's why he didn't win another 7 games. Bro, I mean,
do you know the reports that they tried to bring in McDaniel last season?
I'm not even talking.
And San Francisco blocked our ability to bring him in as offensive coordinator.
I'm saying Lamar Jackson's a better quarterback than Tua.
Like you, CB, I'm impressed with McDaniels. I believe McDaniels will be successful. I think he is the offensive genius that lots of people give him credit for. At least, I hope that, and I think that is true. But you ignore the fact that Flores tried to bring in credit. You ignore the fact that Flores tried to bring in McDaniels as offensive coordinator last season.
Where is that? Where is that in the article?
Where suppostly blocked the move, or blocked our ability to get him in.
Supposedly, bro. I'm not.
No. He went for McDaniels. No, he went for McDaniels. He went for McDaniels and he got blocked. Don't do that. Don't do that. See, you guys be picking and choosing your history,
bro.
It's okay.
It don't matter. Flores wasn't. Why is he the only option? So why is McDaniel the only option to give you a successful offense, Kahari?
No, I never said he was the only option.
So why
And in
can't
fact,
you
I've
go? So
given Flores credit for winning despite not having McDaniels.
So
That's the
Flores,
same
why
thing you
can't?
won't give
So
Flores credit for.
Kahari, a question for you: why can't Flores go find another coach to lead his offense? He had 3
Maybe
years
somebody did. No, maybe they didn't want to
incompetent
come coach
offense.
a limited quarterback. They didn't want to come coach a limited quarterback. How about that?
Just like Dayball turned down the job, just like Harbaugh turned down the job. None of them wanted to work with Tua.
So what you're saying is now coaches don't want to come coach Tua because he's not good enough to lead their offense.
Just like you're interpreting Flores' inability to get an offensive coach other than McDaniel, we're interpreting those coaches' decision not to come to Miami.
Guys, you guys operate in a different space.
Who's the offensive coordinator? No. Who's the offensive coordinator that didn't want to? That said Tua didn't really grasp his offense.
What?
Chan
Gailey?
Yes, Gailey. Gailey didn't really want to fuck with Tua.
First of all, Gailey was a Ryan Fitzpatrick guy. That was his guy in 2 different places. Like, why would he be a Tua guy?
And we try to say, hey, you got coach Tua.
So what?
Straight.
So if
we said, hey, you got to coach
Ryan...
Tua, and he said, "Nah, I ain't coaching this muppet. He done. I'm out."
Man, see, and this is the narrative y'all create in y'all heads, bro. And this is why y'all
these are the facts, bro.
What narrative?
What's the fact?
There's no narrative.
The narrative that Von Joe just created was that I can't coach this guy because he's dumb. You sound like Omar when he said Tua's a weirdo. Like, bro, that's just a general blanket statement, bro. Like, do you operate in a space where you can just judge people? And say, "Oh,
if you want to get emotional, if you want to get emotional about it, when somebody says, "I'm just using a general statement," because he said, we gave him a playbook, and he said, "I didn't know it that well. I didn't really get it all that good. I didn't really know the playbook." Nigga, you wasn't doing nothing. You was hurt. You was hurt.
Add that to the 13 Wonderlick score. The 13 Wonderlick, and you might have dumb.
Exactly.
Hey,
I'm using context. That's what you like. I'm using context.
Hey, and this is where
am I not using context?
This is where the fan base is split in regards to what we have going on, and that's why I'll keep the receipts. And this is what everybody should do. You should keep the receipts, and then when guys start to prove other guys wrong. Just bring out your receipts and be like, "Yo,
there's only one person that could prove me wrong."
This is what you were saying. So yeah, you damn right he can prove you wrong. That's what he about to do.
No,
he about to prove you wrong, bro.
So keep your receipt.
That's what he gonna do. He's gonna prove you wrong. So this is what the situation is. So he's gonna prove you wrong. McDaniels is gonna prove everyone wrong. McDaniels is gonna, and this is what McDaniels was brought in for. He said, "Hey, I feel like the kid is good enough to back, to support, to give players to, and to provide confidence to, and that's what Tua will do, man." And I don't even like having these Tua conversations. I can't believe we just talked about Tua for an hour and a half. But this is what it always comes down to, because guys think Tua is the end all be all. And he's not. He's not the end all be all. There's other facets of the team that need to be right in order for the team to be successful. Whether you think it is or not, whether you think it's Tua's make or break season or not, there's still other things that need to go right. Tua can have a great season and the defense play bad, and we still lose games. You guys don't think that could happen, but it could happen. Special teams could play bad and lose us games. Like, there's a lot to it. And I know you guys just want to harp on Tua being the guy. He's mid. He's not good enough. Skylar's better. Skylar has a bigger arm. Skylar has a higher ceiling. Man, this man EM said Skylar has a higher ceiling than Tua Tagovailoa, bro. You can't make this stuff up, bro.
But that's the truth, though. He's a taller guy.
Because he's bigger. Because he's Jamarcus Russell bigger, he has a higher ceiling. Bro, y'all don't even.
No one's saying. CB, no one's saying he's a better quarterback. They're just saying he has more physical tools.
You said he has a higher ceiling because he has a bigger arm and he's a bigger quarterback.
Physical tools, just in the category of physical tools.
So because he has better physical tools, he's a higher ceiling.
That's not you're
It
extending
has nothing to do with the.
No
It
one's
has
taking
nothing
it
to do
there.
with cerebral. Has nothing to do with the brain and how you pick apart defenses, how you look, how you go through progressions, how you handle pressure. Like, come
You're
on,
extending
bro.
it. You're extending it there.
Nah,
We're talking.
Ari, that's not. Nah.
No, you're extending that.
Nah.
No one's taking it there.
Nah, I'm not even on that train.
I mean, I don't want to defend EM. EM can defend himself, but
and that's what you, bro.
Most scouts would say they want the bigger quarterback with the bigger arm,
who's scout
perhaps faster.
That's a scout with
physical tools. In terms of physical tools only.
So there was nobody there's nobody in America. There's nobody in America or in the world that would have said when Tua Tagovailoa and you put Skylar Thompson in his same class, same accolades, everything. There's nobody in the world that would have took Skylar Thompson over Tua Tagovailoa because he had a higher ceiling.
On physical tools alone, perhaps.
You're
right. Listen, if you take Jeff, okay, I will explain.
Explain it. Nobody's doing it. So how can you
Jeff
say
Garcia?
that?
Remember Jeff Garcia? Take Jeff Garcia's moxie, mind, and put it in a bigger quarterback, and you got a perfect quarterback. Again, what EM is saying is just about the physical assessment.
The link.
It has nothing to do with the moxie.
I'm only going for another 15 minutes. I'm telling you that right now because the nonsense is at an all-time high in here. So I don't care. You can put, and like I said, you put Tua in the same class. Nobody picking Skylar over Tua because he has a higher ceiling. It's just not happening.
You're looking at the total package, though. You're right. I agree with you there. I agree with you there. I'm not in disagreement with you.
So if that's the case, then how do you say he has a higher ceiling?
Because Tua brought more intangibles in addition to what he brought to the table physically. He brought the winning record. He brought the Alabama pedigree. He brought a lot of other things that would make him perhaps a more well-rounded quarterback that a guy might pick over a Skylar. EM's not making that point. EM is saying more narrowly, if you look at the physical
you were making that point. Don't put this on EM. You were making that point. You said
because I agree with him. Fine. Forget about EM. Strictly on physical tools, physical appearance, physical arm, all that stuff, then yeah, a scout might say that Skylar has a chance to be greater based on a physical assessment by itself. Again, eliminating those intangibles, eliminating pedigree, eliminating the school you went to, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Guys, like I said, nobody is picking Skylar over Tua. Y'all could brag about this big arm and this physical traits. And this is always their thing, his physical traits and his arm talent. Bro, nobody's picking Skylar over Tua. Like, it's not happening. EM, you can come on here with this nonsense, but nobody's doing that shit.
You know what? I was just about to go to sleep, but I say, you know what? You talking way too reckless. I gotta address a lot of your foolishness, TB. I mean,
what's the foolishness?
I mean, like, really, man. KP is spot on with his assessment for the Skylar. Spot on, bro.
So he's spot on, right? So he also said that I'm right in saying that nobody's picking Skylar Thompson over Tua because of his physical tools and him having a higher ceiling. If a player has a higher ceiling, he usually gets drafted over the guy who doesn't have who has a lower ceiling. That's usually the case.
Listen. Skylar, first off, when you talk about from an NFL perspective, right?
Here come all this backtracking. Go ahead.
KP is spot on. When you're talking about evaluating players, you're talking about floors and ceilings. General physical traits are factored into that equation, and that's not the only thing. Hang on,
That's
not the only thing, but it's the most important from an NFL perspective, because if you poll
I don't agree with that.
Okay, well, that's fine. If you poll 32 coaches in the NFL, they will tell you they want the bigger, faster, stronger, bigger armed option. That's
over the cerebral guy who
absolutely. Why you think Joe Montana was drafted in the fourth round? Why you think Steve Young was drafted in the third round? Why do you think Tom Brady was drafted in the sixth round?
No. That's not how it works out, Ian.
We can't.
We're not going to sit up here. We're not going to sit up here and name a couple quarterbacks and say, "Oh, they were drafted."
I can keep going on. Kirk Cousins, Jimmy Garoppolo.
All of these guys were physical freaks, and that's why they were drafted where they were drafted.
No, they were not. I'm telling you, they were not. That's why they fell in a draft. They were not. Okay. They're not. Is Tom Brady considered an athletic specimen? No.
So you think the guys who are physical freaks are typically drafted before the guys who are cerebral and who are better quarterbacks?
Absolutely. Look at Trevor Lawrence. Look at Zach Wilson. Look at Trey Lance.
Now you're talking about guys who came from. Now most of these guys you're talking about, these physical guys, came from great programs, played great college football, and so I mean, and we're productive. So it's like you can't say, like, you aren't going to tell me.
Trey Lance missed the whole day. He played 1 year and missed the whole day. He only played a year of football in college. Why did they trade a whole draft to trade up and get him?
Because he's in a physical anomaly. That's why. That's why.
Zach Wilson, BYU. Right. Zach Wilson, BYU. Why was he drafted number 2 overall?
Oh, here we go. Question for you, EM.
No. Don't. Answer my question, CB. And just go off that draft alone.
What question about? What's the question?
All of those quarterbacks that I just named off, Justin Fields, they are all physically considered the upper tier guy.
Upper tier guy because he made plays. Like, it's not because he was a physically gifted guy. He was a great quarterback too. He was cerebral. He made plays.
I'm not saying that at all. Bro. What I'm saying is
these physical traits are the only thing, or they give.
I just said it was not. Wasn't the only? I'm just telling you that is the most important from a draft perspective when you're talking about evaluating players. That's all I'm saying.
It's not to me, and I don't think it is to NFL teams either. I don't think physical traits is the only thing they're evaluating.
Who said that was the case? See, KP, did I say was that the only thing? KP, did I say that was that the only thing?
I didn't say it either.
They make it a priority. You said they make it a priority. Right?
It's the top priority. I think, in my opinion, based off my knowledge of the draft, been watching it so many years. Yes, physical traits, and it's not relative to the quarterback position either. You look at D linemen, you look at O linemen, you look at wide receivers. Generally, the more physically gifted players are pushed up draft boards. That's the nature of draft.
That's right. They defer to the size and speed and all that. They defer to the physical.
What are you talking about, CB?
I can understand. Look. I can understand it for other positions. That's understandable.
No. It's quarterback too. It's quarterback as well.
Because what you could do is you can coach guys into what you need them to be. So that's why they look at the physical traits.
But you can't coach arm strength. You can't coach. Listen. You can't coach arm talent.
Like Tua's arm is like weak, bro. Like, where does this come from? When did his arm become lackluster? Because in Alabama,
after the hip injury, his arm.
So has he gotten that back or no?
We don't know yet. We don't know that. We won't know that until week 1. We won't know that until week 1.
Have you seen some of the throws? Have you seen some of the throws that look like he's gotten some of that back?
Yes.
Well, I cannot make that assessment. It don't count for me until the bullets are flying.
In training camp, he's dropped some dimes, CB. That's what you want to hear. He has dropped some dimes during training camp.
EM can't even.
But it's training camp.
That's the crazy part.
It counts for me. Though.
It counts for me when the bullets are flying. When the bullets are flying.
Hey, okay. You can't even say it. That's wild. You can't even say he's made some good throws. You can't say that
in practice. So you're saying Tua has arrived based off a few throws he made in practice? Really, CB?
That's why I call him a Tua lover.
Made a couple of throws.
I call that no. That's way beyond Tua lover. That's casual territory right there, bro. That's casual territory.
He made it. He threw a couple of picks and he made a couple of throws. I mean, is that reasonable?
Are you from Hawaii, bro?
No, I'm not. I'm from Orlando, Florida, bro.
I'm just wondering, man. Come on, man.
Bro, you teetering around. You teeter around that casual territory, CB. Real talk. I expect more, bro. I expected so much more. I really did.
No disrespect to anybody from Hawaii or Samoa. No disrespect intended.
Man, it was disrespectful. Don't worry about it. They know exactly what you mean by that. They know exactly what you mean by that.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me. I didn't get a chance to answer.
If you're a homer or not. That's what I'm trying to see.
Hey, hang on real quick. Hang on. Go to Viola. Hey, what was that question you wanted to ask about the Bucs scrimmage on Miami Sports Music earlier? Can you retype that?
Here we go. So
here we go.
So go to Viola said. EM said you said the Bucs would say a lot, and now it's like nobody is talking about what he did.
No. First off, I'm not privy.
I got you, Goat. I got you.
Hey, hang on. Tua did not play. Did Tua play last Saturday? Did he play
in practice? He played in practice.
Well, for what I was told,
joint practices would say a lot.
Right, and I heard his play was, and I heard that his play was erratic. It was up and down. It wasn't consistent, bro. That's what I heard.
You heard it. So you heard it was erratic.
Yeah, absolutely.
You didn't hear he made good plays. You didn't hear like he dominated a day. You didn't hear that.
No, I haven't heard. I haven't heard not one practice. From OTAs till now where Tua dominated. I don't know where this narrative is coming from. No, I haven't heard that from anybody.
Oh, he hasn't done it.
I have heard Tua looks better, but it's not. It's not a massive leap. It's not significantly better than what he has been.
All right, so when we look at all right, so here we go. So EM, let's put a percentage on it. If he was 50%,
no, that's not right. That's not GOAT. TD did not say that. Man looked amazing. Stop. You lying on that man now. Stop.
Go ahead. I'm asking you a question.
Go ahead.
I said if it was 50% last year, what is he at now, percentage wise?
50% in what? In terms of health or what?
No, in terms of like NFL quarterback, like quarterbacking.
We won't know that until we see the results on the field.
I'm
asking him where do he thinks he is?
Hang on.
The training camp reports that he's heard. Like from what you've heard.
How can I give you a firm for me? How can I give you a firm assessment when I haven't seen Tua?
I thought you said you heard a lot.
Yeah, I have, but that's secondhand information, bro. I'm reserving my assessment of Tua until I get my eyes on him, until I observe him.
Okay.
I can go by. I can talk all day about what people say, bro.
I've seen him. Okay. So I feel like yeah. So
where do you think he's at? If he was 50%, if he's average last year at 50%, where is he now in your eyes? Based off one practice you've seen him.
I think he's at
practice
around
now.
He's between 75 and 80%.
Okay.
And I think within the next 2 weeks, he could probably get to 85 to 90%, and we could be rolling by week 1. I think he could be ready to go.
90%. You know that'll put him.
You're proving that you've not seen Dan Marino in training camp. That's what you're proving right now, CB.
What are we talking? Dan Marino
90%, CB. You know what type of leap that requires, bro? 90, a 9 on the scale of 10.
Yeah. I think he could get there for sure.
Okay. Man. All right. Well, we'll see.
I think he can perform.
Me personally,
I think he can perform well.
Y'all can sit here and debate and argue over what you're hearing. Listen, I am reserving everything, my evaluation, my assessment to until I get my eyes on it. But 90 to going from 5 to a 9. No, I don't.
Let me be a voice of reason here, not the host reason. But listen, nobody can argue with the fact that Tua has not improved this offseason. It is a fact.
Now people will argue that.
Stronger. I will not.
People will argue that.
Mentally stronger.
He came in physically
stronger. He made some dime ass passes in several practices. All those statements are true. Right, but now does that mean that he's at 90%?
No, hold on. I want to see if Ian agree. Ian, do you agree with that?
What's that?
Well, what Kahari just said
about him making. But that's no. Tua has always flashed, bro. Tua has always flashed. I've been saying that. I've always said that about Tua.
Man, hey, y'all be on a different too. Hey,
really, bro?
CB, he is a better
really,
version of himself this season.
bro.
He is a better version of himself going into the season.
Hey, y'all get up here and be
bro.
Hey, y'all get up here and be acting different, bro. I like it. I like it. I like it, Ian.
Tua has improved based on what we've seen, but it still has yet to manifest itself into tangible results on the field. That is still yet to be seen. That's the only point I'm making.
And KP, Tua has always flashed big time franchise quarterback throws, but the NFL level is not about flashing, bro. It's about leveling off. It's about consistency. And
it's about making adjustments.
It's so too up and down, which makes him average, bro.
Question, Ian. Now, you said it's about consistency, right?
Right.
Now, do you agree that when it comes to our offense last year, there was lack of consistency because there was lack of consistency in the receiver room when it comes to practicing and performing, lack of consistency with the O-line because of their performance and their play being up and down? Do you think the lack of consistency is correlated with the lack of consistency with the play around him?
Not the majority of his deficiencies. No, not the majority of his inconsistency. No. I think it has contributed. It's sure.
So what percent of that? What do you think? What percent of that contributed to his lack of inconsistency? Is it 50%? Is it 75%? 25? 100? Like, what is it?
Man, I'd say.
So if and when we look at inconsistency, we could break it down like this: if there's 10 plays, and he's bad on 5 of those plays. Let's say he's bad on 5 of those plays.
Right.
5 from 5. Right. What percentage of those plays, those bad plays?
I'd say 2 out of 5. The O-line. I'd say 2 out of 5. And in whatever, what'd you say? Inconsistency at the wide receiver position as well. Yeah. All of that contributes to about 2 of those 5 dropbacks to Tua's inconsistency.
So
the other 3.
So the other 3 are on him.
Yeah.
Which is fair. So if that's the case, he's at about 70%. Right? He should be. If those inconsistencies are fixed up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair, right? I think
that's fair. That's fair. And 70 would put him, if he's at a 7 out of 10, right? With 10 being the best, absolute best you can possibly be. 7, that'll put him around top 12 to that'll put him in that territory, I would think.
And that would. And so if that puts him in that territory, top 10, top 12, between 8 and 12, if that puts him in that range, and let's say, hey, the weapons, the Waddle, the CJ Wilson, the tyreekhill, that helps him an additional play. Having a dynamic player like tyreekhill helps an additional play, and he's at 8 of 10 instead of it being 7 of 10. That puts him in a very elite range, I feel like.
Yeah,
so I think
that's fair. That's fair.
So I think with consistency around him and with the weapons he has, he could be between that 8 range, between 8 and 9, if everybody's performing the way they need to perform.
I ain't gonna say not. Well, in terms of him getting to 9, to him to get to 9, he's gonna mentally. It's not just the weaponry, the weapons around him. Personnel helps, but again, I've been consistent about the areas that Tua specifically is deficient in, and again, it goes back to from the neck up, being able to process his timing, being able to consistently read all 3 levels of the field. Right? We know that's Tua's biggest issue. And for him to get to 9, there's going to have to be a significant improvement in those areas. Now, if he does that,
which is the case, right? And you're right. If he does that, he's at an elite level. But
absolutely. Because I think physically, because I think even though Tua is not he's not a physical freak by any stretch, but I think Tua's got enough athleticism. He's got enough. Now, if you combine that with if his processing gets to where it needs to be, well, you talking about a very, very productive player.
You say processing, right? You say this word processing.
Right.
It takes time to process, right?
Right.
And experience, seeing things, making mistakes. Yeah.
Making mistakes, throwing picks in practice, stuff like that, right?
Right.
So all of this attributes to it. So can't we say that this year he should be a better processor because he should have more time, and he should have guys that are getting open regularly and easily within the scheme of the offense?
Well, in theory, yes, but if you dig into the analytics, the analytics prove otherwise, that when Tua actually has longer to evaluate, he's got 3 seconds or longer, his numbers go down drastically.
That's 3 seconds.
He puts the ball at risk at almost the highest rate.
Right. Absolutely.
You're right. So you say 3
third
seconds
overall in turnover-worthy plays.
So here we go. So you say 3 seconds or longer. So this is why it's important to put it in context too.
Mm-hmm.
So
let me just say something real quick.
No. Real quick. No, because I know where you're going. No.
All I'm gonna say is this, real quick. Listen, see how we're having a nice civil conversation here? This is what's prevented when you call someone a hater. When you back somebody in that corner, we don't get to this level. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, KP, he know not to pull that foolishness with me. He already know what time it is. So
here we go.
Yeah,
so,
he know.
So you said 3 seconds or longer, he's gonna make a bad play. I agree with that. If he holds the ball for 3 seconds or longer, he's gonna make a bad play. Now, if he gets what did he average this year on seconds? Like of
was it 2.5, 2.5,
It wasn't that high. I think it was like 2.1, 2.2 or something like that.
No, it wasn't that bad, bro.
They're like hundreds of points between him and the 20-something guy.
So there is a sweet spot, and the sweet spot is probably between like 2.5 and 3
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are a lot of times where he didn't have that 2.5 to 3 range to process.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys say, hey, anything over 3 is bad. I agree. Anything over 3, you holding the ball way too long. You're probably making a bad decision, looking too far downfield, or you're holding on to the ball too long.
Mm-hmm.
But he needs to be able to process. He needs to be able to process within that 2.5 to 3.0 window, to where he can make
damn, not with these weapons, if you're gonna truly maximize the overall potential of this offense, he gonna need 3 and high, because you want to be in a position where you want to take advantage of the speed on this team, which means you want to deploy them in a way to where you want to be able to consistently attack that third level of the field, bro. And we all know that takes longer. Those routes take longer to develop.
But look, check this out, EM, and this is the context people don't think about. When a quarterback drops back to throw a fade route, he's not taking 3 seconds. He's throwing the ball to a spot. He's throwing it downfield. The guy is already beat. He's throwing it to a spot. He's throwing it up in the air. He doesn't need 3 seconds to do that.
But that's what Tua. But that goes back to his timing. That goes back to it. I highlighted timing. It was the number one issue, and not only mine, but if you listen to Mike McDaniel when they interviewed him on NFL Network, the first thing when they asked him about Tua, in terms of his improvement, what he wants to see, first thing came out of his mouth was timing. So Tua's been behind the 8 ball in that regard, bro. He's been struggling.
You're right, and that comes with coaching. It comes with talent around you. It comes with a lot of that, right?
Yeah, true.
But Tua has all timing with his receivers.
That's
Mike
all I'm
McDaniel's
saying.
not going to suit up and do it,
guys. And that's all I'm trying to do is provide context. Every quarterback who holds the ball over 3 seconds is typically it's going to be a bad situation for the most part.
Well, not necessarily. No, not necessarily. I don't agree with that.
Most guys.
His timing. Hold on, Stevie. His timing come with his players. It don't come with McDaniel. It ain't got nothing to do with coaching.
The coaching
got to go work that out with his players.
Yeah, but the coaches create the scheme. They call the plays. So I think they have a lot to do with how that works. How that all comes together.
The players still got to go work it out. It's 99% the players.
and I never said they didn't have to work it out.
They
I'm
have
just
that making
saying,
something out of nothing factor that distinguishes average quarterbacks from great quarterbacks.
is it really like who's out here?
Dan Marino was expert at that. I mean, you raising him to the 90% level.
Man, why do you see? The thing is, you keep comparing what we have to Dan Marino. Is that fair? Is it fair to compare him to Dan Marino?
No, that's unfair to Tua. That's unfair to Tua.
That's unfair.
You put him in the 90% territory.
You guys make it easy to compare Tua to Marino.
Is it fair to compare him to Dan Marino at this point?
No, if you call him the left hand of God, what are you saying?
When did I say that? Oh, no, I call it. Yeah,
hey, y'all need to stop. Hey, they need to stop with that left hand of God stuff, bro. Calling him the savior and all of that. That's ridiculous.
Montana and stuff like this. Y'all, the Tua is the one with the wild talk. This was my point at the beginning. You guys are Tua lovers. We are not Tua haters. You are the Tua lovers.
And CB, it's one thing to support, but it's to support every player that's a member of this team. But it's a completely different thing to give a player praise and to anoint him prematurely the way that a lot of you Tua lovers do, bro. That is extremely irresponsible, man.
And look, I'm speaking for the responsible Tua supporters. I think responsible Tua supporters understand the context behind the hand he was dealt. He was dealt a poor hand here in Miami. I felt like he was dealt a poor hand here in Miami. So as a result of being dealt a better hand, I feel like he'll play better. He'll be a better player for our franchise. So what's unreasonable about that?
Are you sure he was dealt a better hand?
I think he was dealt a bad hand. I'm sure he was dealt a bad.
But are you so sure he's dealt a good one now?
You know who agreed with you? You know who agreed with you? Brian Flores. Brian Flores said, if he was my son, I would not put him on the field right now.
And what did he go out there and do the next week?
But Flores wasn't talking from a physical
Ross, he
standpoint.
listened to his boss, so us
Flores didn't mean. See, everybody when Flores made that statement, everybody thought that he meant because of his hip. Hell no, it's because of his mind or lack thereof. Tua was not where he needed to be mentally to be on the field.
Because Chan Gailey said he wasn't ready.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
You don't know that.
Yeah, because he went by his Chan Gailey's.
Nah, Tua said that. Tua said he didn't know enough for the playbook. Tua said that.
Everybody said it. Everybody said it.
Tua said that. Hey, when did Tua say he didn't know the playbook really, really well? When did
Tua
he say that?
said they had to scale the game plan down because he did not know enough of the playbook. That is a direct quote.
Right. And what did he say?
I don't understand. Why do y'all keep trying to add and take away from what the man said? That's what he said.
Bro, and I'm cool with him saying that. He's not gonna know the playbook like Ryan Fitzpatrick knows it.
Hence, that's why Flores
nobody asked him to do that.
Put him in the game.
Bro,
maybe Flores took Tua's advice. You ever thought about it that way?
So if nobody asked him to do that, then why is he even explaining himself? I'm trying to figure that out. Why is he even explaining himself?
Well, they were asking about they were asking about the game plan, and Tua just volunteered. Nobody asked him, did he know the playbook? Tua volunteered that information. They were talking about the game plans in general. Tua said, well, when I'm in the game, and you got to and salute to Tua.
And he's a rookie, right? He's a rookie.
Yeah. But I'm just telling you what he said, bro. I'm just telling you what the man said. And he said, I just didn't know enough of the playbook. And when I came into the game, they had two different game plans for Fitz and him. Whenever he came into the game, they had to scale down things dramatically.
Right. So check this out, EM. Do you think when your boy got a punctured lung and Herbert came into the game, do you think they scaled the playback down to kind of simplify it for him? So
if they did, that motherfucker threw for 350 and 2 touchdowns and almost beat the defending world champions. So now I don't know. I can't answer that. But I know what the numbers, the production they got from that man in that game. So I don't know. I have no idea.
What are you talking about?
Herbert did have a scaled out offense that they added more to as the year went on in his first year. That's a fact.
Yo, I'm trying to figure out what y'all talking about when y'all talk about this.
Yeah. But Herbert didn't get the full playbook when he first went in.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, CB? What do you mean?
Y'all keep talking about Herbert and how he was just like, I'm about to pull it up right now, man.
Okay.
No, you said the Tyrod Taylor replacement game. The very next game? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. That's the game we're talking about, CB.
We'll leave it right now.
Yeah, he came in right away. Apparently he knew the game plan. I don't know if it was scaled down. I can't say.
You don't get flagged, CB. You better be careful with that.
No, I think there was a report. Herbert did not get the full thing, but over time he earned. You earn that over time with your ability to.
Once you.
Well,
your coach has got to be confident in you over time.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I never heard that, but go back to Hard Knocks that year, his rookie year, 2020, when the Chargers were on Hard Knocks.
Guys, I just want to look at a little bit of this.
Man,
this is this is just a Herbert versus Tua Tagovailoa.
All right.
Every drop back. Every drop back, all 22 film. This is a video from Slide Tackle Sports. I'm giving him all the credit for this one. I think he said I might be able to use this too. And so
all that proves that apparently that guy must be a Flores-ite because he's proven that Flores was a genius defensive coordinator, stopping an elite quarterback. Once again,
what we just gonna look at some of this just a little bit. I mean, we ain't got to look at the whole game.
That guy must love Flores because he put together another genius game plan to shut down an elite passer like he did in the Super Bowl.
Hey, Crypto, and I want to analyze this, so I don't want you talking over me. I just want to, so we could just kind of watch the film, right? So, looking at this is Herbert, right? This is Herbert versus our defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rattle, sack. Okay, our defense was good. I'm not. He's a rookie. He's gonna struggle.
Mm-hmm.
They both came out the same year, guys. This is Tua versus Herbert, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was that? Brandon Jones on the.
That's Needham right there. That's Needham right there.
That's Needham.
Yeah.
Okay, Needham
Oh,
on there.
Nick Needham. Yep.
So this is Herbert, second and long. Little screen pass. Makes the play. Good play. Little screen pass. I like it.
Why don't you pull up them? Why don't you go pull up that New Orleans game or that Tampa Bay game?
Bro, we
pull up that Tampa Bay game.
Bro,
he ain't gonna do that. Go pull up that Tampa Bay game, bro, against the defending world champions.
We watching your boy Herbert. It's the all 22. Another little screen pass, dicking and dunking, right?
Wow.
Dicking and dunking. Your boy done threw 2 screen passes so far, man. That's he got an opened up offense though. His offense he got the whole offense at his advantage, right?
CB, do you not agree can we agree that Tampa Bay is the better team than the Dolphins? They're a better team than us, right?
Bro, we watching the film, dog. Can we watch Herbert do his thing, bro? We watching Herbert do his thing.
CB. Hopefully you come to an agreement.
That's a good run right there.
KP, why won't he pull up? Why won't he pull up that Tampa Bay? Why won't he pull up that Tampa Bay footage?
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
CB, I'm out, man. I gotta drive to Tallahassee tonight. Drop my daughter off to school.
All right, salute to you, KP. Be good, bro.
All right, man.
Salute, KP. Salute.
All right, peace, guys. Peace.
All right.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna only go for like 2 or maybe 1 or 2 series. I'm not even gonna go long. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go long, bro.
Can you pull up the Tampa Bay game from that year?
This is a game they both played. This is an NFL.
We know. Listen. We know Herbert struggled. Go pull up. You got the all 22 available to you. Go pull up that damn Tampa Bay game. That's what you need.
Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay where Skyler played?
No, I'm talking about from 2020. This game is from 2020. Go pull up the Tampa Bay game against the world champions. Herbert did. Herbert played in that game.
Oh, we not, bro. You want to go look at
that's
Herbert
what
versus Tampa Bay?
I know.
Come on, man.
You cherry picking like KP said.
Bro. I want to see him go against my quarterback. I want to see what my quarterback
all right. Do your thing. All right.
This man. So far, I mean,
what was the Chargers defense ranked in that game?
That was a good throw. That was a good throw.
Big time throw. That was a big time throw.
Good throw.
Would Tua make that throw in that scenario? Would Tua make that? Tua would have been on the ground, bro.
We'll see.
Tua would have been on the ground.
Bro.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
You got the amoeba defense. Oh, that's high ball.
Okay.
How'd you feel about that?
So you think our defense?
How'd you feel about that one?
His performance against them.
His mechanics were terrible. I mean, he had heater. He had pressure in his face.
Pressure in his face. Bad mechanics, right?
Yep.
Does Josh Boyer call this kind of game against them again with his advancement now?
Here we go. We got two on the field. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how Tua performs.
It's that roll out. It's a dime right here, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a dime.
Was that Tua?
Yep, that was it. That was good second.
Yeah. Was that Tua?
Reception?
All right.
Once again that was that perfect play call. That was a play call.
Yo,
that's that system that you guys said was trash.
That's a hell of a throw.
Yeah, I know, right, Crypto. Ain't there,
that's that system y'all said was trash.
Yeah, they did nothing for Tua offensively. The scheme was whack.
Hey, you see the play action, right? Hey, that's in a window right there.
That's a dime right there.
You see the? Did you see the window? You saw the window?
Yeah.
And Tua had an opportunity to audible in that kind of play every time he wanted.
Run the next play. That's one play. Bro, why you keep playing this one over and over again?
Hey, that's a nice throw, bro.
The film reel is getting short.
It was an absolute dime.
Second down.
He's got the dimes on the rollout.
Oh my
God!
Expert Yo.
That's a dime right there, bro. That is an absolute.
Bro,
that's a dime right there.
These big boy throws right here, EM.
Herbert, you're not Herbert. CB, you're not gonna get no pushback from me, bro.
Bro, I got you flustered a little bit. You calling me Herbert, bro? What is going on?
Oh, man.
Here we go. So Tua's made two big boy throws so far. Out route. And
I love that one because that's outside the numbers right there. That's a timing, and Tua had to put a little more velocity on to complete that ball.
But his arm strength is not there though, Ian.
I hear you.
His arm strength is not there though.
You know what though? Tua, in 2020, we don't know what he's going to look like this year.
Oh, and this hits him in. What is this? Is this a bad ball?
I can't tell.
Is this a bad ball? It looks like a good ball to me. It hits him in the hands.
Who is that? Did it hit him in his hand?
It's Jaceki.
Oh, okay.
We'll see it right here a little better.
You got a different angle?
Right here.
Yeah, okay.
So he's thrown some good balls so far. This is the first drive of the game. Maybe a little high.
It was a little high.
Yeah. I'll give it to him. It's a little high. He could have got it down a little bit. Oh, another good throw.
Yeah. You seem surprised. I'm not surprised.
Another good throw. I'm not, bro. I'm not
he's the one that sounds surprised, don't he?
I'm just the Tua haters say he don't flash. He don't make no good. He can't throw the ball. Bro, that's a dime, bro.
Who was that? Grant? Is that Jakeem Grant?
That's Grant. Yeah, it's Jakeem.
Yeah.
Jakeem actually was catching the ball back then, man.
Oh.
So he's put together a pretty solid drive so far. Oh,
for sure.
Oh, okay. That's not bad movement, right?
Very good escapability right there. Very good. I ain't surprised. You sound surprised, CB. I'm not.
Come on, Doug. I'm not surprised.
Okay,
I've seen it.
That's what you sound like.
I think, but this is why I feel like this guy's gonna be good because I've seen this. I've watched the film. Like I can see he makes good throws. He's good with the football.
And
that's why I have faith in the kid, bro. That's it. That's the only reason.
And Tua has flashed enough to give us all hope. Tua has flashed enough to give us all hope, bro.
No,
but
that's
again,
not.
Tua's play has to level off at some point. You can't have the peaks and the valleys. You can't. You got to be consistent, bro. and we just don't know what what level his play is going to level off at. But we'll know this year for sure. And see, a lot of these concepts we're looking at, CB, like a lot of people, they keep saying this McDaniel system is going to be foreign. It's going to be completely different. It's not. We're going to see a lot of these concepts that we're seeing now. Look, the jet.
I mean, bro, there's only so much you can do with football. Like
exactly. And that's the point that I try to make to everybody, that when they put that out in the when they project that and say, oh, it's going to be completely different, brand new, bro, it's going to be a lot of the similar concepts we've seen previously.
Do you see the ball here, man? You see the ball placement?
I can't really.
You can't really see it. It's tough, but it's a touchdown. Watch. You should get a view here.
Who was that? Parker? Did he throw? Who was that? Who was he throwing to?
I think it's. I want to say it's Parker. Oh my gosh! Hell of a catch!
Yeah.
Hell of a catch, Parker.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I thought Parker was garbage, though. That's what
Parker's one of the best receivers we had. He just can't stay on the field. It's hell of a catch. Ball placement is great.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It is. Real
good
talk.
throw, good throw, great catch.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a drive right there too. Hell of a drive.
I would agree.
But I think they might have called that not a touchdown. So
yeah, he scored it. Yeah, I remember that play. Remember that?
Yeah.
Good timing on Tua to see that. You know what I mean? That's a timing route right there. It's a stick route. So that timing he had to see that. That timing had to be perfect.
Yeah, man, and this is Tua versus Herbert, man. I mean, and Tua went toe to toe with the dude. He had a better game statistically, and on the eye test, he had a better game than Herbert did.
He did well. Yeah. I don't remember exactly what the numbers were, but I would say Tua had a ball. He definitely had a more efficient game than Herbert. Herbert threw 2 picks in this game, I think, didn't he?
I don't think he threw 2. I think he might have threw 1.
He had time. Oh, that's Needham. That's that man Needham right, and he on Keenan Allen right there. He on that man Keenan Allen right there.
I know he might have got that one too if he played it right. Little drag route. That's a good throw.
Yep.
Good throw, seeing him open like that.
That's Byron Jones right there.
Struggling on them drag routes. We'll go like one more series with Tua and after this.
All right. Yep. He put it out in front of him. He put it in a place where his receiver can catch it and run after the catch. So good throw.
We gotta hit Waddle and Reek like that.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Tua again.
Gesicki. Boom.
Good ball.
Did he drop that?
No, he caught it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did he catch it? I didn't really see it.
It kind of looked like he dropped it, bro.
I didn't see the ball. I don't know. I didn't see the ball. It was a good. He did drop it.
Oh yeah, he dropped that. But look at the pocket though. Look at the pocket, CB. I was told that Tua didn't get no time. There was not one drive did Tua get sufficient time.
Now this isn't last year's team. This is the year before that. So don't get it twisted.
Oh, okay.
This is a different offensive line, man.
Oh, okay. It's 2x1.
You got Eric Flowers on here. Bad snap.
Now this look. That's a dime right there. That's an Aaron Rodgers special.
Back shoulder. Shoulder.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And look,
caught it off the ground.
Look at how the play. Look how the play unfolded. He had to get the ball off the ground, reset, and he had to have a high enough awareness to know, to throw that back shoulder pass to Parker. Boom. And look at the placement. I mean, really. That's impressive.
Legit.
Very, very, very impressive.
Legit. legit. This dude is the real deal, man. I be trying to tell y'all.
I ain't ready to say that just yet, but
look at it. Look at this. Look at him threading the needle, dude. Look at this. Why we haven't seen this guy before? What is this? Like, is this guy new to our team? Put it in the
that's
put it in the hole.
I don't know,
like,
CB. Yeah, he completed it, but I don't. He had two other options he could have went to. And see, this is what goes.
He has a guy he likes. This guy is a guy he likes. He trusts. So he's gonna get him the ball by any means. Like Parker catches a ball for him. There's not many guys on the roster.
Was that Parker?
That was Parker. Okay. Shovel pass.
Little shovel pass.
This is another Chan Gailey. I like Chan Gailey.
I thought you were shitting on Chan Gailey too.
No, I wasn't shit. I never shit on Chan Gailey.
Okay, I
like him way better than what we had last year. Way better.
I just want to make sure. Damn, I remember that play, bro.
Oh, this was terrible.
But
bro.
yeah, Tua ran him down, I think. Yeah, Tua ran him down.
Yeah. That was a gut shot right there. But guys, if you want to see Tua play good football, feel free to go watch some All 22 so you can understand why I think he's a solid player. Right? I think he's done enough and shown us enough to support the kid.
And CB, bro, I don't disagree with you. I only said I'm moving off of Tua in year 3 if a player the stature of Deshaun Watson was available, a player of the stature of a Tom Brady was available. Those type of players. That's the only time that I say, and I've been consistent about it. That's the only reason why I would move off of Tua in year 3. I said he's flashed enough to give him year 3. I mean, damn.
Bro, and I understand that. Yeah. There's some guys who said he hasn't flashed enough for us to even give him an opportunity.
No.
It ain't no other options out there, CB83. The options have been expired. Greer's exhausted all the options, so we have to give him a chance.
Yeah. At this point, we got to give him a shot, right? I mean, we got to see if, this guy's got it or not. But from looking at the film, that was his rookie season, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, the dude's made some really good throws. He's led the team on drives down the football field. And he's done that with guys who just he hasn't had the most talent around him. So I feel like with the talent, with the good scheme, he'll be more than successful.
I need Tua. I need Tua's two of the most important categories where Tua needs improvement in. Overall consistency, and he needs to step up and show up in the biggest games. We've seen in his rookie year. We've seen last year when the game is on the line, when you got to win to get in, Tua comes up his smallest. And you can even say that going back to college. Miss me with that, giving him credit for that national championship throw that he made his freshman year. I don't give Tua credit for that because he didn't start one goddamn game that year. But when you fast forward to the following year, when he was the guy, it was his stage. He played again in a national championship game against Clemson. He let a freshman in Trevor Lawrence outplay him. He played his worst game of the season. Then you follow that up with the LSU game when he was matched up against Burrow. Now
he was
Tua
hurt
had a
that
good
game.
second half. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Tua had a good second half, but the first half was a train wreck. So I need Tua to show up in those big games, bro.
And when you go back and look at the Clemson game, I look at Trevor Lawrence and the way he was running the football. I think that had a lot to do with why Clemson was successful in that game. It wasn't about, it was just the way Dabo went about attacking the defense. I don't think Tua really got outplayed as much as you kind of say he gets outplayed.
Well, those 2 turnovers were the difference in the game, bro. 2 picks was the difference in the game. He threw a pick 6 the first throw he made in that game was a pick 6.
Yeah, he definitely made some mistakes, man. But
so, just saying.
I think Tua's to the point now he's mature. He understands what he can get away with and what he can't get away with. I think last year he made some boneheaded plays that we just won't see this year. And that's what I'm hoping with the growth and with everything around him. You know, that stuff is alleviated, man.
But you know what, CB, even with Tua's inconsistencies, right? There's still a level of comfort with Tua going into the season because we know what his floor is with less personnel around him, the system that he's been in the previous 2 years might not be. It doesn't have the level of success that Mike McDaniel's system has primarily. So we know what his floor is. The only question with Tua is where his ceiling levels off at, but we can win games with Tua. He's proven that. But this is a tough year for Tua because the way the AFC the AFC landscape has stacked up. I mean, this is an unprecedented year in terms of like the top 7 to 8 teams, how much better they got. And then on top of that, they already have quarterbacks, 90% of them have quarterbacks playing at a top 10 or even better level. So
it's true, but they're going to beat up on each other too. So you got to take that into consideration.
That's true. But my point is any other year with Tua where, I would feel real comfortable overall with what we've seen from Tua with the upgrades, scheme and personnel. But with our strength of schedule in particular, the first 5 games, bro. I mean, look at the rosters.
Come out the gate. You can't have no lag.
You got
to play. He got to play.
Have no lag.
Play.
He has to be very, very good to great early on, day one.
Right.
I think. I think if he's good, then we'll win game. We'll win these games. I think if he's anything like average, I think we're going to struggle in the games. And if he's great, there's hands down we win the games. I don't think these teams are. I'm not scared of any of these teams in the AFC.
I agree.
Because our defense is better than their defense.
Yeah, defense and offense.
And if Tua, again, I've been consistent. If Tua hits the top 12 level, we can play. We can match. We can play with any team in the National Football League. I don't care who it is, NFC or AFC.
That's true.
Yeah. Hey, Christmas Day, us versus Green Bay. That's a dub, man. I'm telling you right now, man. We're gonna shock a lot of teams, and we probably gonna catch a lot of teams off guard. And we might make a crazy run. That's what I'm looking forward to, man. That run we might make as a team, man.
Yeah.
Man, I hope so, because it's gonna be absolutely for me personally. If we don't achieve that overall team success, which is the most important thing, it's gonna be absolutely devastating for me personally, bro. Because I've never been this high. I know I say that every damn year, but goddamn it, I mean it this year. I ain't never been this hype and so excited.
It's the best team. This is the best team we've had in a long time.
Bro, I can't remember us having a better. I'm talking about offense and defense complete.
I can't remember us having a better team,
bro. Really?
Yeah.
So
looking forward to it, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming out tonight, man. It was a good conversation once the chaos kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, I had to get up here and address your foolishness, bro. I had to. So I had to.
I appreciate it, man. Hey, y'all hit the like, subscribe. Hey, what's your final take? What y'all think about the game tomorrow, man?
That's interesting, man. I hope Tua plays at least a half. I said I hope he plays at least a half.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's dress rehearsal.
I say a quarter. He can play a quarter, man.
And bro, they've been throwing them they've been throwing picks all day, all week. Bro.
Yeah, they need to get that out their system.
You need work. You need work.
Yeah.
You need work.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to
a quarter and a half because they're not playing all game 3 anyway. So what's wrong with a quarter and a half? 2 quarters, Yeah. They normally go almost 3 quarters in that dress rehearsal game.
Yeah, I would love for Tua to get a half. I would love for that.
Then play all the scrubs the last 3 games, The last 3 quarters.
Shit, I want to see Tua get work next week too, man. I don't want to be
if
dry
Belichick
going
was
into
our
the
coach,
season.
he probably would.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he believes in playing all his starters all the way through all the preseason.
Right.
Did y'all real quick, CB? Did y'all see that tweet that Peter Strager? Well, it was on Good Morning Football.
What do you say?
It was his top 5 players to look out for, like on like just it was different rosters, and he had one player from our roster on there to look out for. Guess who that player was? Tanner Connor. Tanner Connor.
Bro,
that rookie
Tanner
tight end
Connor
from
was
Idaho State.
Bro,
I thought that was real interesting.
Bro, he was balling in camp, bro.
Yeah,
and
I've been hearing that.
And the dudes, and he's speedy too. Like, and he's speedy, and he blocks, bro. You might Jaceki might be looking from the outside in, bro. If this dude start taking reps from him,
he a crazy athlete, bro.
Crazy.
But I thought that was interesting. He would pick him,
Hey, Peter Strager. Hey, look, he's a Dolphin fan. He definitely knows something that we don't know.
Oh yeah. So I'm sure he was tipped off.
Exactly. For him to say that, somebody's like, "Yo, this dude's balling, yo." You need to keep your eye on this dude for sure.
Yeah.
So, hey, I appreciate y'all boys coming out, man. I'm about to end this joint. Hey, subscribe, share. Hey, Phins Take with CB83. EM.
Y'all get them likes up. Y'all get them likes up for the homie.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody showing up, showing the homie some support.
Yeah,
and
man.
actually
Like, comment, subscribe.
Y'all already know.
Hey, appreciate y'all boys, man. I'm gonna put y'all boys in the back.
All right, salute, bro. Salute.
All right, salute, bro. Salute. Hey, Phins Take with CB83, man. Appreciate everybody coming out. Like, subscribe, share. 26 still in the room, man. Y'all going up tonight, man. I appreciate y'all coming out. Hey, see ya.
Came from the bottom, that's foreign. I swear that I'm up for the sun in the morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I sold them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say.